get the smooth jazz. K-Laz, K-L-A-Z, smooth jazz. Ron, do you like smooth jazz or do you like metal jazz? All right. Here we are. This is part 2 of this fabulous journey. Oh, my battery's running out, Johnny. Do you hear that?
What happens?
I think it's the laughter one is the one that really cuts out early. I don't know why. We'll have to go with the other laugh tonight.
If you look at my sound machine,
it looks just like my. Oh my God, your buttons are worn.
The
off.
applause and the laughter are
oh my
gone
God, look at that.
from using them for so many years.
There you go.
You know, yeah.
There we go. There we go. Got some little background music going on. Right on.
I do have some batteries though, if you need some. So maybe
I've got them.
Next time.
Yeah. I forgot to change them out
Thank
because
you,
last
Janice.
week it was already happening. Thank you, Janice. Janice, are you in the chat, Janice? Let's see the chat. Let's say hi to the
Janice
people
is in the chat.
Well, Janice is in the chat. Look at that. She says hi. And then we've got Jeff T giving me the old Laz, the L-A-Z, and then Scott Hawk. That sounds like a DJ on a radio station. Scott Hawk on K-L-A-Z. Smooth jazz. Alex Radford, who's gonna be a birthday boy tomorrow, everybody. That's right.
Oh,
birthday.
congratulations.
Congratulations. We don't have a birthday song on here. Can you play Happy Birthday on that?
Play Happy Birthday, Ron.
We heard it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Play it.
No, I'm not playing.
Play it.
No, play the Beatles. No, yeah.
Play it.
Get us in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not monetized right now, but
You'll still get
I
flagged.
still haven't had time to do
Nah.
that. I thought I was going to get home early today, and then errands and other things. I have to do stuff. So, c'est la vie. C'est
Aaron
la
who?
More.
Aaron who?
Aaron who? C'est la vie.
You said you had to do errands. So.
Yeah, I did. I didn't do Aaron. I did errands. Different kind of errand. So we've got Ryan Hall in the chat here. We got Keith H, supporter of the show. Thank you very much. Ryan Hall, what's up, dude? Marcel LeBlanc from France is here as well. That's right. That's right, Alex Radford. And guess what, dude? Are you going to be at a Giants game tomorrow night? We might have a surprise for you. You have to tell me where you're going to be at. And then here we got Marcel LeBlanc. That's right. Or is it LeBlanc? Like that. I think that's the proper way. And who else do we got here? We've got Ron Gunner. Who's that guy? Right below.
I don't know.
That.
I'm
Let's
fourth,
that
apparently.
back. Show that to us. Show it. Show it. Oh, that's that crackle. Look at that thing. Did you do some? You did some upgrades, right? You painted the pocket yellow.
No, I didn't paint it. That's actual. It's a gold, like a felt thing.
With the block.
Yeah, and then I upgraded with the gold stuff. The gold.
I see. So you're like, oh wow, okay, so it's actually gold, and then the gold titanium from what's our friend's name, Johnny? FU somebody.
FU Tone?
FU.
Some guy named Adam.
Play the channel ID.
Rob? Is it Rob or is it Adam? Anyway,
It's Adam.
I keep joking about that. Yeah. Yeah, check that out, man. Look at that. And so,
Thank
what
you.
about the tuners? You got some kind of special thing on the?
No,
nut,
not on this one because I couldn't find gold.
Oh, okay, but you got the nut, the nut screws there. There you go. That's cool.
And the blocks
I think
the blocks
get,
are. You can't tell, but the blocks are gold too.
The blocks are gold too.
If you can see it.
Oh, there you go. Just don't break anything. Oh, look at that. And even the screws to the blocks, right?
Yep.
Look at that. The block screws. What do they call those? Them grub screws? Because they look like grubs. All right, here we are, you guys. Guess what show this is, Johnny?
This is the Gear and Demo Show, episode 15. EVH 5050 gets
look at reading it and
pinstriping.
stuff.
Flying Pickle style, part deux.
DEUX. That's right, because we've got French people in the show. So we got to do it tonight.
Do
All
it.
right, so do it. Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Area Rich is also here. What's up, Rich?
Bay Area Rich.
Yeah, I think I said hi to Jeff already. And then
Awesome
Alex,
hanging out
you
today,
were
man. I
supposed
can't
to
hear you
be-
over that guitar. It's too loud. But
Dude, are you saying you're not going to that for your birthday, or what's happening? Dude, you got to message me. Because my cousin Joe got in touch with me this afternoon, and he wants to go to a Giants game before he leaves back to Budapest. Budapest. Or as we like to say there, Buda effing Pest. Anyway, but yeah, he wants to go to a Giants game, and we were trying to shoot for Sunday at the 1 o'clock game, but his other friend says I can do it Friday night, the 7:15 game. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna be working like in Vallejo. Yeah, exactly. Sunday. Hey, you got that thing? Hit it, Ron. Sunday.
Look, Guitar Doc.
The deep voice thing with the Sunday.
Sunday.
There you go. You got it. All right. So he
Hey,
says,
how you
look,
doing?
one more comment up. I saw that. I was supposed to be. I saw that. And that was the one more comment up. Was there one passed up above that saying something about why you can't make it to that? I can't see it. Anyway, well, private message me, dude. What do they call it? PM me? Private message? Is that what they say?
DM.
Is that what the youngsters say? Direct messaging me? Is that what that DM is? Direct?
Well, it used to be PM, private message. Now it's direct
PM?
message.
Yeah.
Rich, Alex,
and if it's
Jeff, thank you.
Private message
Janice.
me instantly. What is it? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Alex, so tell me what's going on. But if you want to join us tomorrow, if you don't have plans, then hit me up fast because I'll tell Joe to buy 4 tickets. But I've got to work in Vallejo tomorrow. And so that means I'm going to be scurrying my butt from Vallejo straight to the city. And hopefully make it on time for the game. So I love my Giants, so we're going to definitely catch some Giants action. They look hot this year. Yeah. MPN also in the house. Peggy.
MPN.
By the way,
Peggy,
if people
how you
paid
doing?
attention to my short video that I rarely put out, I put one out last week saying, hey, everyone, I forgot about the giveaway on Thursday last week. So and there you go. We'll talk about that. So put it down for now.
It's going on the red strats.
You get so excited. You're like, I want to show everything right away, right at the beginning.
Well, I have a couple things to show here. So
Take your time. While I'm cutting stripes, because I didn't get home early enough in time to cut stripes. You can do
any of them or all of them?
all of them. I didn't do it. I mean, I have some from last week, but I still have to cut some more. So that is
Very cool.
But it does look pretty cool. You guys see the headstock? Oh, you can't. Let me go like this. Hold on.
No, we can't.
Whoop. You can see it right there.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, you see the yellow.
Should I bring it closer? Closer.
That's what she said.
Let me go get it. Talk about me amongst yourself.
Yo, what's up, dudes? Ryan Hall, Peggy, MPN. Alex, happy birthday.
Wow.
Jeff T.
Yes, happy birthday, Alex.
Right.
Good to see you guys. And Ron, you shouldn't have said that about Laz. That
I
wasn't
know.
funny.
Ron,
That wasn't funny at all.
You.
I will.
Yeah, he was making fun of my mustache, wasn't he? So here was how far we got last week, Johnny. That's it.
Cool.
That is it. But look how good it looks. And
Did you heat those up yet?
No, I didn't do any of that. I figured I'd do that all at the same time. Yeah, let's see how that.
Because that's
cool,
actually
high
car
quality.
wrap.
This
Yeah.
is high quality car wrap. Is that what they call it?
Yep.
It sticks on really good, and if you heat it up, really
Crap.
car wrap.
It's high quality crap right
Look
there.
how good it shines. It shines almost pretty much like the finish itself.
Yep.
And it's gonna look cool. I think it's gonna stay on there for quite a while, and even around the edges, it looks pretty good. I just went right to the hanging note. Just
Now you know you're teasing Johnny with that guitar. You know that, don't you?
No. This is my guitar. Dream on.
He has a polka dot pedal. He'll trade you for that guitar.
Yeah, he'd have to get 2 of them polka dot pedals for this guitar. By the way,
I see one on that shelf back there.
Yeah, there is one. Well, Ron, I think he's a true blue fan of the Rhodes man, and I think deservedly so. He got that from me for his birthday. Because
Thank you,
Johnny,
guys.
I've gotten you
Thank you.
some pretty cool birthday presents in the past, right? Remember last year? What did you get? The Walking on the Moon pedal from you, something like that. That was a pretty good one.
Did I?
Yeah.
Don't you have a video talking about that
I'm
pedal?
pretty sure.
Then you get a DeLorean too, didn't you?
I thought it was a chorus.
I remember somebody was talking about that video.
Really quickly, let me just. Can I get your word on this?
Oh yeah,
The Walking on the Moon
pedal.
flanger. What's the story behind this?
Well, I don't know what they call. What do they call it? A flanger? I thought
Yeah,
it was a chorus.
It says
It
flanger.
calls it a flanger. I would have called it a chorus pedal. I didn't even know that. Yeah, I've got one. That's done with Electro Harmonics, who are based out of New York. Mike Matthews, I think the guy is. You know, I knew him. I met him in New York to do this little thing, but I think it came out good because I worked on it with them. They were just going to make a straight silver top black pedal. You wouldn't know it could have been anybody's, but I got them to call it the Walking on the Moon pedal, put my name up, blah, blah, blah. So we did a little bit of work on it. And there's a nice video that I finally did for them. But I always like Mike Matthews because he's always sort of pushed the edge with electronics, and, you know, I've used his stuff over the years. Yeah. And he's a great guy, a really nice man. And he came, we had a nice breakfast in a posh hotel in New York and discussed the pedal. That's where it was, yeah. So I hope he's done well with it. Don't know.
Wow. Well, very good, man. Well, hey.
Yeah. I'll see you in Monterey.
Yeah, and we did see him in Monterey.
Yeah, dude.
And that's
my man right there, you guys.
Steve, what's
very
up, dude?
Cool.
So, yeah, a couple things I know that Ron's working on. He's working on something for this guy right here. He's saying hi to everybody, right?
Yes, sir.
I saw some pictures of that, so you can show pictures of that while I'm cutting stripes. And then,
well, actually, I got a couple of things showed up today in the mail. So,
wait, you want to do that now? So let me show you guys what I'm doing right now. You guys can watch this while he's doing that. Woo! Check that out. Try to get this in the right posiciones. Get this out of the way.
I see you're still using the Death Star
I am
microphone.
still using the Death Star. Yeah. Well, it's working for me now, because I haven't had time to do anything in here. Oh yeah, let me shed some more light on this, like so, right?
Let there be light.
Let there be light. Is that good? I can get more light on this. I can just go like this. Check this out. Voila. Is that better?
That's better. Aim it towards the left.
Like this?
The light, not the camera, the light.
This one or that one?
The one you just turned on. The one that's to your right.
This?
That one.
Put it towards the middle more.
I have limited access with that one. That's the best I can do. And the boom armor of this thing's kind of causing a shadow. so oh well. This is the best I can do.
Go.
I can go like this though. How's that? And then get this a little further out of the way, and then I'll have to how do I do this? No. Kind of like that. How's that?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
What does that sound?
The stuff, that yellow stuff's
flying. Oh, this stuff's crawling. I'm like, what does that sound? It's crawling across like this. It's so funny. All right, so I do have, some of this. I cut a perfect straight line right here just now. And so now I can mark my my 3/4, because from what I recall, let me pull up the pictures. This thing's, let me go like this. How's that? Is that better? You guys still hear me?
Yeah. What?
Yeah, that's fine.
Great. That works, right? How's that? Oh, this thing. You guys should see how I'm doing this. It's hilarious.
Holly, how you doing, Holly?
Holly.
Hey, Holly.
This further up. Yeah.
Laz, how are you feeling? Are you feeling better?
You know, I'm still feeling the pain, but I'm surviving it. You know what I mean? Sucks. But it is what it is, as they say. It does suck.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
That is what they say too, right? All right. So how's this? Am I in reverse mode here? I want to see that.
Yeah, you're fine.
No, it's cool.
Really?
Raymond.
Yep.
Okay. Would it be better
Hey, Raymond.
Like that?
It's all good.
That's good right there.
No, like this? Or like that?
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Except that. No, just kidding.
All
It's
right.
fine. It's all good.
All right. So yeah, Ron, why don't we? Well, I could show you like how I cut a stripe. You guys want to see that? That's so exciting. Cutting a stripe. So what I'm going to use is this handy dandy little clear kind of little triangular thing, and then I gotta make a mark. You know what? I should do it on the back side. Right. Make a mark here where my 3/4.
All right.
Pencil here.
Everybody pay attention.
Pay attention because you might want to do this someday.
You'll be tested on this at the end of the
You
show.
might be tested on this, Johnny. All right. And I just make a little mark here at the 3/4 spot, right? And I make another mark over here on the 3/4 spot. All right. And then we just put our nice handy dandy heavy aluminum, which is usually not very heavy. Straight edge of sorts, right? And right on there. But actually, because of the way the lighting is, I'm going to go oppo. I'm going to go to there. And then I use a brand spanking new blade in here, Johnny. This is green, just like the guitar. Yes.
I would still tape that down because you're making that long a cut, or it's going to be on you.
Well, either this will move or that'll move. So I'm going to take my chances. I live on the edge, Ron. Oh, my thumb. I learned that if I push straight down and not at an angle, it doesn't push away. So look at that. Perfect, right? So I'm going to keep going because I want a nice long piece of this 3/8 or 3/4.
So you planned all this stuff out, huh?
Dude, yeah. Yeah, you should have been here for last week.
You found photos. I scrubbed through last
There
week.
were those. There were
looking
those.
for all the parts you guys were talking bad about me.
Which we never do, Johnny. Never. Let me see. Photos. I've got photos. I put them on my music therapy channel so you could see. I think I can unplug this because I think I got enough battery. Battery.
Holly, no, I did not see that.
So we're using this as, what size each piece is and whatnot. So the black here is pretty much all 3/4. So that's all I need to cut is because the yellow is the black. So like on the headstock, I did the yellow for the black and I did the blue for the white.
So I don't know if you guys talked about this last week, but the guitar that you're putting those stripes on is not identical to that one.
You know that.
The headstock is not the same shape.
Exactly.
The body is close.
Close, right?
The body is close, but again, there's 2 pickups on that body.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But the headstock is not the same.
It came out,
but it looks good.
Right? Yeah.
That looks good.
I mean, it's an inspired by. We're
right,
not
Janice?
trying to identically copy Edwards 5150, but we're doing like kind of what Ron's going to be doing with CC's guitar, the inspired 5150 inspired Flying Pickle 5150. That's what I'm calling it. All right, did I make my mark? No, I didn't. All right, let me do that. So I got to do my 3/4 mark here again.
Let's see. You guys, don't forget, smash that thumbs up.
Yeah, thank you.
I got the Back to the Future 2015 license plate.
Oh, wow.
No. From
Mr.
Mr. Bay Area Rich.
Hey, Bay Area Rich.
Look at that. Cool.
Bay Area Rich is the man. Thank you for that shirt, by the way, dude. Even though it'll fit my wife. It's a large, and it totally shrank to like European large size, if you know what I mean.
European?
It says it's a medium. Or does it say it's a large?
Large.
Large.
It says it's a large, but it's
like a medium.
It's like a kid large is what it is. Because I wear it, and it's like I look like a hillbilly wearing it.
Exactly.
But that's fine because I've always worn I've always bought all my clothes at the Salvation Army anyway.
Or I thought you were going to say at the kids department.
That too. I've always worn shirts from the junior department.
The junior department. Hey man, whatever fits and doesn't cost you $1 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes the Salvation Army, they've got some good stuff.
Oh,
Ross,
dude! In the 90s, all my clothes were from Salvation Army.
That's where all the vintage shit was too. Excuse my S language. That's French, by the way. You can ask our friend from France in the chat. He knows French.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a great. It is a great shirt though. I was wearing it the other day. It's called the Paul Reed Smith guitar. Huh? There's a Paul Reed Smith guitar with no truss rod.
How about that?
That's cool.
That is cool. Okay, here we got a nice sized strip of this.
Raymond, awesome. Looking forward to that.
Got another nice sized strip of it here, right? And then we've got a strip of it right here. That's really long. This one might go around the body because I think there's like a 3/4 inch strip. Maybe I should cut one more 3/4 inch strip. What do you guys say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, you know, it's got to go around the body too, right? Isn't there like a strip of the... No, that's not the black. That's going to be the blue, right? Because the white, the red... Wow, okay. The body's red. Yeah, the white stripes, there's a stripe that goes... I'm trying to remember.
The body's green.
Around the body like that is typically a white stripe around the red body, right? So there's one that goes around, you know.
No, technically it's not a white stripe because it was white to begin with. So it becomes a stripe.
It looks like a white stripe. So I'm doing blue where the white would be. So that's going to be blue around there. So I think I've got enough of the yellow. I don't need to cut anymore.
What?
I don't think.
No,
So
it should be green. Since the base of your guitar color is green, where it's a white stripe will be a green stripe.
No, Johnny. Where I'm
right?
what I'm doing is the red is the green on mine. Okay, look, Johnny.
Yes.
That's
what I said.
The red is the green, and the white stripes.
The red is the green.
The white stripes are blue.
Are you going to paint over those stripes?
No, these are the stripes.
Those are the stripes.
This is how it stays.
So, but the 5150 guitar originally was white.
I know. Mine's green.
Yours is green.
But now, instead of
any white stripes
let's say it's red.
A green stripe.
You're making it more complicated than it needs to be. I don't think Johnny gets it, Ron. Explain it to him.
I said it exactly.
Okay. All right, you're right, Johnny.
Moving on.
Moving on.
I got Rich's red paint today. Performance red.
Great. Nice. That's cool. All right, so now we've got to straighten out the edge here too, because this is not exactly perfect. The original cut that the guy at the body shop did. But if you want to show some stuff off while I'm doing this, you're welcome to do that.
All right, here we go.
Here it comes. Johnny, get ready. Get ready with the laugh tracks.
This isn't OnlyFans.
No, it's not. All right. And
then I got the candy red came in today, and the box that had this from Rich had a bunch of other stuff in it, some decals, some Festley guitar stuff, and artwork, copies of artwork from a guy, I can't think of his name, Thin Lizzy. Also an artist. Rich, help me out, please.
One of the musicians?
Yes.
The singer?
I'm looking at Ryan Hall's message. Dude, it's way too long. I can't read that right now. Or should I? I'm going to keep it private between you and me.
You mean he wrote you a message?
He wrote me a message. Yeah, I thought
Ryan, message me and I'll message him.
I got it right here, but it's
was it Phil?
Scott.
Was it the singer? Phil?
Scott Gotham.
That's how much there is for me to read. It's too much.
Have the phone read it to you.
That's a long message.
That's a long message. I could have the phone read it to me.
Just highlight it and hit speak.
Should I
well, it's probably private though.
I don't know. I'm going to leave it private for now.
Scott Gotham is the guy's name. I'll get some of the.
All right, let me see. What was I doing? I was going to look up the pictures here that I needed to look at. All right, so here we go.
Picture.
The pictures.
picture.
So the one thing that's not helpful about these pictures is it doesn't show. There we go. It doesn't show the sides. So I did have people email me, and there are some black stripes that go around the back too. So I might have to cut some more yellow after all. Well, we'll see how much there is. Anyway, see those where the black is? That's going to be yellow, Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I think it says those are 3/4 pieces. Yeah. So all the
I can't carry it all.
It'll be 3/4. And then let's see.
I'm not running the show. I'm a guest here. So if Laz, do you want to highlight yourself?
No, I was gonna have Ron.
He doesn't want to.
No, not right now. Unless you guys want to see me cut. Writing. I mean, that's.
Holly's asking if I can isolate you. I'm not running the show.
All right, you want to isolate?
Yeah, right when Ron's trying to show something.
Sorry, Ron. Well, we go by what the people in the chat say. So Holly's saying,
that's right.
Isolate Laz.
Holly wants to see Laz's hands.
We're gonna go ahead and do that.
Show us your hands.
Only hands.
Man hands.
Only hands.
Only hands.
Why is that right hand so big?
Exactly. Very strong, Johnny. It's very strong. All right, let me go ahead and cut some more of this yellow. Oh, this is the blue. All right, let me do it. I don't know about you, but I go with my left.
Oh my gosh.
When I'm giving thumbs ups and stuff, Johnny, I usually like that.
It's a whole new meaning to the right hand man.
I don't know what you were thinking, bro. Oh my God. I think that's what these only hands shows are all about. Johnny likes those. He digs the only hands show. Oh my God. You guys think the hijinks on this show is funny? You should hang out with us at NAMM and stuff. It even gets weirder.
Oh, we have a great time at the NAMM show.
So fun, man. This year was really one of the best, I have to say. I mean, I have to say, I got to meet Dan of, Dan Steinhardt of that pedal show, and the Gig Rig. And I got to get me one of those things, man. They're expensive, but they're cool. Yeah.
So, I see. You can put us in the corner.
Oh, why don't I do that?
You can click on one of the things and make a small.
Oh, no,
yeah, and then just like there you go.
Right.
Oh, much better.
You guys can make faces and stuff. All right. So I went ahead and cut this waist piece off so I can have some proper size stuff here. Now I got to make the measurement again. Holly's the one who wanted me to do this, right, Holly? Was it you or was it Peggy? Can't recall. I think it was you. I think you were like, Laz, finish that green guitar, damn it. All right, there's 3/4 mark. It's another 3/4 mark for you. You know what? I'm going to go all the way to here. This is so exciting. See, this is why I was saying it would be good to have Ron show stuff while I'm doing the.
It's very exciting.
I know.
I'll show
you all. This is what Holly wanted, right? Holly, was it you? Okay,
she left.
Well, see, look what happens. They leave. The ones who request stuff and then they leave. What's up with that?
Now I can.
Live. What's up?
I have the little window here. I can still show stuff.
What's up with that? Yeah. That's hilarious, man. Where he sings. What's up with that? What's up with that? Yeah.
Rich sent me another skull.
Favorite ones that they've come up with recently.
It's on the skull power supply.
The skull power supply, dude. Those
That's
go
right.
good with those little skull. What do I have? Those little plugs that you put in your cable. Your input jack.
Ruin Johnny's 5150. There we go, Johnny. Here's the artwork.
I have a question for the chat.
Okay.
Is it okay if I drink coffee through a straw?
I think that's weird, unless it's a.
Is that
cold
cool?
Coffee, Johnny. If it's an ice.
No,
coffee,
it's hot coffee. It's hot coffee
weird.
I'm putting over ice,
You're
so
a
it
weird
instantly
guy.
gets cold through a straw.
Oh my God! So you have
And
a
that's
frozen straw, and then.
That's the Thin Lizzy?
Yeah.
Is that what a Thin Lizzy is?
No.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's cool, man.
That's one. He sent me 3. Here's another one.
Nice.
And then this one.
I've got some Thin Lizzy too right here.
Oh, there you go. That's the real Thin Lizzy, Johnny.
Thank you, Bay Area Rich. This is a giveaway on my channel.
Wow.
At some point.
I hope I win. I'm not
Mint condition LP.
I'll be in the sidelines for that one. I like LPs, even though I still haven't hooked up my record player.
you need Laz. You and Johnny need to get these kind of stickers.
Oh, absolutely. Send us some.
I only got the one.
What?
Rich sent it to me.
Okay.
No, I mean you guys need to make some for your own.
It means we need to.
We got to make our own. So
Yeah.
who's that? Who's that supposed to be? You or something, or who is that?
No, it's 3-chord Dave.
3-chord.
And then another starving musician.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Wesley Pick.
We were there today.
I know.
We were there, and Rich, dude, Rich is the man. He knows one of the managers.
Yeah.
From the store, and he just happened to be there, and so he introduced me to him, and now I'm connected with the manager from the store. We're like emailing back and forth. So Rich, thank you again for introducing me, dude.
Rich, thank you for everything, man. Seriously. Yeah, he was teasing me with that 3DR Charvel hanging on the wall.
Oh, that thing's been there forever. Yeah.
That looks a lot like mine. It got stolen.
Do you think it is yours?
I don't know.
Have you truthfully looked, compared the crackle?
No.
I'm trying to find a picture. One of the pictures that I got a bunch of pictures sent to me.
Please read Peggy's comment. Drink all the coffee you want to, Johnny. Thank you, Peggy.
Oh, there you go.
Is that the comment?
You have to use a straw.
Or I thought he was going to have them cut ahead of time. Were you going to cut all that stuff ahead of time?
I was hoping to get home early and cut everything ahead of time, but no. So this is going to take till midnight. Till
midnight Eastern.
Midnight. 10 seconds to midnight.
So 1 hour.
Johnny, maybe because you're the EVH like dude. Do you have a picture of the edge of the body?
Oh yeah.
Send me pictures.
Oh
Send
yeah.
Edge.
Dude, I got the real
around.
guitar. I got photos every angle of that.
Send them to me. So I have some thing to go by here because
every angle.
I think
man.
the one that's on the edge is 3/4.
Which side do you want?
All around the whole thing. I need to see all of it.
All around.
All around. All around the watchtower, John.
Hey, Matt Stewart. Dude, great hanging out with you at the NAMM show, man.
Oh, yeah. It was great meeting him.
Having Marshall coffee.
Oh, they had that Marshall coffee. That was pretty good.
Remember that?
They had some, they had something else, too. What else did they have? Like a brownie or some little, that was that other place. That was that
chocolate.
Brown. They had something. Matt, do you remember what else they had? They had donuts or something like crazy like
Which
that.
angle do you want from the guitar?
Dude, it doesn't matter. I just need to see multiple pictures of the edge all the way
well,
around. So
okay, I'll tell you exactly. It's basically white around the edge.
Yeah, but like the pinstripes meet at it, sometimes not right directly on it. Some of them are like a 1/4 inch away from it, so it's in different positions. You know what I mean? So I need to know where everything's supposedly going to be in the right spot. I'm going to be as inspired by 5150 as possible.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I mean, you can be
like,
be pretty much inspired by on the front and
like,
the front and the back. Do it as much as you can, then just the sides, just make it whatever.
I don't want to make it just whatever. I want to make it. I want to. This has to be King Edward, man.
But like I said,
is right.
The body and the neck aren't exact, so it's not going to be
That's
exact.
True, but we're going to try to make it as close as we can. You know what I mean? Anyway, if you got pictures, send them.
Well,
send them now, Johnny. Now.
Somebody else in the chat has them. Send them.
I have them.
My email's right up there. I'm making it easy.
Your email? musictherapylaz@gmail.com?
That's the one. Not labs. Labs.
Music Therapy Lab. That's what your studio should be. Music Therapy Labs.
That would be fun. Because I'm near Lawrence Livermore Labs.
Mm-hmm.
That's close by.
It could be Laz Livermore Labs. Liver Labs.
LLL.
Livermore Laz. Anyway, I got to cut a bunch more of this 1/2 inch, and then I got to cut a bunch of I think what's the other one that I have to cut a bunch of? I have to cut a bunch of 1/4 inch after I cut a bunch of this. So let me go ahead and cut this all the way to the end of it. There we go. Right about there. Right about there. So, Ron, what's been going on with you, man? What's happening with you?
Well, I've just been getting all the stuff to get all these things done.
Right? Right on.
Like I said,
some music there.
The performance red paint for Bay Area Rich's soon to be Buddy. I almost said Buddy Holly. Buddy Guy polka dot strat he came in today. The candy apple red paint came in for that base.
Nice.
That they ripped the guy off on.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. You're going to charge him what, $1,200?
No.
The guy charged $600 and he did that crappy of a job. Jeez.
Yep.
That's just.
And I'm fixing it for the cost of the paint. That's it.
That's way cool.
Because I just felt, he got took big time for that. So
you're a good man, Ron.
Oh, thank you.
You are a good man. That's why I gave you that polka dot thing, man. Because you deserve that. You're such a big Randy fan. And I really should have thought of it before your birthday and sent it to you. But what I should have done is for your birthday, send you an empty box, which is what I sent you. So.
And then MPN's guitar, the paint will be here tomorrow or Saturday for that.
Uh-huh.
And that's going to be like a cosmic type paint job.
Ah, I like that idea.
It'll be black with like green and blue and a little bit of gold and a real deep red, kind of like just powder thrown on the body. Okay. Then a little bit of sparkle, same color sparkle thrown in the same areas, and then clear over everything.
Nice.
And then CC's guitar.
That's coming.
Yeah, and that's going to be.
That over, I heard.
Yeah,
so there's
that's going to be
nice plan in mind for that. I think
black with white stripes instead of white with black stripes.
Yeah, so basically you're just putting tape over the body and shooting it black, and then it's going to look like that's going to be cool. Okay, I think I'm
because he wanted that color white for the stripes. So
I think it makes sense. I think it's going to look really good that way. I didn't even think about that, and that's a smart kind of.
Well, that's what I told him. I said, we don't want to replicate it exactly. Or you didn't want to do that, and I said, this is something that the kids can do.
Yeah, ideally, that's kind of more of a inspired by, and it's not really an exact thing, but with all the other parts on it, the stars, the 5150 decal, all that stuff is going to look good. I think. All right, let me look at what Johnny sent me here.
Well,
okay, these help.
Those are the real guitar too.
Yeah. See, that looks like it's a 3/4 that's going around. Well, it could be a 1/2 inch, but I think it's 3/4. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to go with 3/4. Because if you look at this, okay, you look at that picture.
Hey, Michael B.
Should I pull up that picture, Johnny?
Sure.
Let me see. I'm going to have to go to a new thing here.
I got to find
WhatsApp in my laptop here. Where is that going to be? I'm just going to search for WhatsApp.
They might not. They actually got rid of it, so I don't use WhatsApp on the laptop anymore.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, okay.
All right, so let's see if I have to download it. I'm going to save as. Okay, WhatsApp image. Okay, I'm going to call this 5150 Johnny. Johnny 1. Okay, hold on. There we go.
Holly, the song is coming out.
That into Music Therapy Labs file.
It might be coming out tomorrow. Or maybe it came out today. Okay. I was gone all day today. The music video is premiering Sunday. And I'll be in the live chat for that.
Save
I think it's Sunday. Sunday at midnight Eastern.
5150 Johnny 2. And right there. And then we got, let's see.
5152, 5153.
All right, hold on. Oops.
That's how you should have done it. Just like that.
What did I do wrong here? Save as 51. Yeah, I should have, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would get confused. All right, hold on. Yeah, those are all of them. All right. So let's see. How do I share this with you guys, though? I might have to like pull it up, right, onto the show.
What you can do
Yeah.
is you can share the you can share the image onto your computer and then share a file through StreamYard.
Exactly. All right, let me get there. All right, desktop. Oh, there they were. Oh, dang it.
The new Van Halen documentary series from Simon. I'm not sure exactly when that's coming out.
Where did it go?
I'll talk about it though once it comes out.
Where did they go?
There was actually a pretty cool interview with Sammy that was released today. I'll do a show very soon talking about that. I almost did it today, but I didn't have time. And I'm debating whether to do that tomorrow. What is today?
Today's not
Today's
tomorrow.
Thursday?
You could do it tomorrow.
Okay. All right, maybe first thing tomorrow I'll do an exclusively Van
I'm
Halen.
gonna
I'll
have
talk
to
about the new
search.
Sammy interview.
Wow, this is so lame. I just saved them and now I can't find them. Don't you just love that? I swear to God, I saved it to my Music Therapy Labs file. And I can't find it in it.
What if I just do this?
All right, you do it, Johnny. I'm closing this. All right, you do it. All right.
Oh, that was
I think
that was yesterday, Holly.
Okay, now show us.
Hello, everybody. The 5150 guitar. This is the real deal.
Yeah. All right. Very cool.
And so the guitar that Laz is pinstriping up is going to be loosely based on this.
Yeah, the striping is basically
but with
like
different
that.
colors.
Yeah.
Different colors.
Yes, Michael.
Yes. And then I'm not relicking it. But I will have the 5150 sticker on it. I'll have the Kramer logo on the headstock. Now, see, that shows a little bit of the edge at the top with the star there. But like on the two sides, you can't really see like how the stripes meet it. See how there's like a little cut there? So, I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly like that. That looks like it's just been worn out.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be totally exact.
So the main thing is, to me, does that look like 3/4? It looks like 3/4, not 1/2 inch. Because you look at the difference here. Let me show you. I'll get back to this setup here. So if you look at the difference here, these two, that's the 3/4 and that's the 1/2 inch. Oh, nice, pink. So if you put it up against the body here, okay, I don't think that stripe down the middle of the thing here is this narrow. I think it's wider. I think it's more 3/4.
Oh, I see what you're
You know what I'm
saying.
saying? It's either this or it's
it's thinner.
You think
It's thinner than thinner
then
than
we'll
that.
go with the 1/2. So
It might
we'll
be
cut
that.
more 1/2 inch. Yeah. So let's keep
might be
cutting
that
the
one.
1/2 inch. So I got another strip of 1/2 inch here. So I've got two strips of 1/2 inch that are nearly what? Let's see, about 3 feet long at least.
Pink hearts.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's about this one's about 48 inches almost. Yeah, this one's longer than 48. That's what she said. And then and then we've got this one 3/4 piece, and the 3/4 pieces are basically, there's only a couple of them on the front. So let's see where Johnny's pictures of the front are. Do you have the pictures of the front?
Pictures.
See right here. See, there's a few like these ones right here. This one is a 3/4, whereas these other ones are 1/2, and then you got the 1/4 right there. So quarter, half, and then 3/4. That might be half, and then this one's 3/4. See with the difference in the width there?
Mm-hmm.
The width.
With?
Yeah. And so, these other photos I have do definitely help with that.
With? Did I send you the real photos, or did you just find
Well,
them?
I found these.
Because I don't... Let's make sure the
Somebody
ones
else
that you're looking
basically
at are
sent
the
these
actual
to me.
guitar. That's the real guitar right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's reverse to you guys because I
No, it's
have
not. No, it's fine.
Was it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
On my playback thing, it's showing it with the numbers backwards.
It's cool.
Anyway, so you
In
can
here.
see that there are the green stripes. Green means 1/2 inch. Black, the black ones have the blue lines. See that? That means 3/4.
Mm-hmm.
And the purple kind of pinkish lines are a
But
quarter
see,
inch.
here where it's
And you have
confusing, because the white stripes are the actual guitar. Those aren't like
yeah, it doesn't
stuck
matter.
on there.
That's what I'm sticking on there as stripes in blue. So I know it's hard to wrap your mind around it. Johnny,
Okay,
but try hard.
I'm trying.
I'm not striping it to paint over the stripes and peeling it off. I'm leaving it
Correct.
on. Okay, you got it.
Correct. Green means go.
Green means
Go
That's
Speed
that's
Racer.
what
so.
that's what Billy Armstrong told me one time, man.
Oh,
I was
Green
working
means
at the
go.
guitar shop, and Billy
Green
Armstrong
Green
comes up
Day.
to the from Green Day.
There
He
you
comes
go.
up to the counter, and he's like super pissed off. And I'm like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "I got pulled over on my way over here."
Oh, the you know who?
He got pulled over by
Buzz?
the cops, and he was mad, and he was telling me what the cop was telling him. He's like, the cop said to him, "Green." What do you say? Green means go, or I forget what it was. It was something green, and I remember thinking it was so funny that he kept using the word green, and that's the name of his band. You know?
You know why they call like white people in Mexico gringos?
Yeah, I
No.
can't hear this.
Because whenever they
We can hear it.
to South America, when they came to South America, they didn't want them around because they were mostly military, and they were always wearing green. So they would just tell them, "Green, go."
Wow. Yeah, Holly.
I don't think that's true, Dan.
The guitar originally was unpainted. It was natural. There are photos, but again, though, we're talking about the 5150, the Frankenstein, two different guitars, but the paint of the striping is the same.
Right. So here
So-
what we're doing is pin
so
striping.
The actual guitar was natural, and then it was painted black. Yes, it was painted black, and then it was painted white
Mhm.
over the black, right? So it had black stripes. Then it was painted red,
Mhm.
which made white stripes, right? White stripes, and then no, black stripes over the white. But this guitar is green,
Right.
but it's going to have
Blue and yellow stripes.
blue and
The
yellow
blue's in
stripes,
place of
but
the white,
mostly blue
Yellow's in place
stripes.
of the black. Yes.
So it's going to have just a little bit of yellow stripes. And
Right.
I thought about what I want to do with that Kramer, if I ever mail that to you, Ron, to paint.
Mm-hmm.
I want, for the yellow, I'm going to have a yellow pickup.
Ah, okay. That's
Okay.
So it's going to be the black guitar with the Valtera Back to the Future theme on there with the white pickup. Yellow pickup.
You know what I was thinking about? After I get tired of this guitar setup, like looking like this, let's say the tape starts peeling off or something happens. Let's just say that. Then the next one I'm going to do, since it's a green guitar, is do a Rasta the same way. Pinstripes in the Rasta colors.
Oh, wow.
That'd be cool, right? Because remember, I wanted one of those. I was going to have that Dave dude make one, but then unfortunately he's no longer with us.
Was that before I knew you?
No, I knew of him through your show from way back when, like, you were living in Berkeley or somewhere, it seemed.
What?
Dave.
I wasn't living in Berkeley then.
Well, I don't know. It looked like okay. Maybe you were in the same place as you are now. Maybe it was.
No, I wasn't in this place either.
Well, it was. Yeah. It
When I originally started doing my show with Nesdal,
where were you
I was in Walnut Creek.
okay, so that was Walnut Creek. Yeah.
Walnut
I remember
Creek.
it looked different. That's why I was guessing Berkeley for some reason, but
Oh,
that's
okay.
right. Way back in the day that you were there.
Okay. And by the way, happy birthday, YouTube. They are 20 years
way.
and a day old
Dang.
today.
Oops. That's very cool. Thank you, YouTube, for letting us do all this crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Holly, to
Yeah.
answer your question, yes, I do like the singer Pink. She's got a killer
She's got a killer what?
voice.
Okay. All I heard is
I know. His mic cut off.
no. I was wondering.
She's got a killer voice.
that
he has a
wanted to cut
gate.
off because
There's a gate on his
who
mic.
knows what the butt was about.
Oh my
Sorry.
gosh. Have you had apple juice already?
No, but I'm on other pain medication, Johnny. Did you know that? So I can't have apple juice, but I'm having my. It's not a Pepsi, so this is not sponsored by Pepsi. But this is from Costco.
Wait a minute. That's the
when you get the free
soda
hot-
that comes with the hot dog.
That's exactly right. How did you know? I got the foot long, Johnny. I get a hot dog. I go foot long.
You guys want to see a photo of me eating a hot dog?
Yeah.
Michael B.
I posted one on the Discord.
Brother.
I got 3 or 4 I got lined up to paint right now.
Yeah, he's got more than enough. But I know that you guys had talked a little bit about
Yeah.
me about something.
Holly, let me ask you a question. Is Ron's microphone too loud, Holly?
I don't think
Let
so.
me know. Because
Mine's
he's
probably not loud enough.
blasting my ears out.
Really?
Yeah. And she always complains about my mic being too loud.
Your mic
So-
is too loud.
So, Mike, we can get yours scheduled this year.
Oh, look at that. This year. Right on.
Holly, testing
2.
1, 2, 3.
Holly testing 1, 2, 3. Sounds like a song. Oh my god. So what else? You want to show something while I'm doing this, Ron?
Yeah. I'm going to show a photo of me eating a hot dog.
All right, let's bring you in the big
Okay,
shot.
here it is. You guys
Yeah, I'll
ready?
turn it down.
Ron's mic is way louder than mine.
Oh, wait a minute.
There,
That's
how's
not
that?
what I wanted. Well, I wanted you to be the main guy here.
I can turn it down. How's that?
No, that's the wrong thing.
I see. I can see
You're
him.
fine. All right, Johnny, show us what you
All
can
right. All right. There you go.
show. Excuse me.
Is that exciting?
That's pretty gross, dude. I gotta say, man. I'm gonna
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
have Johnny being nightmares. Hot dog. man.
And here's me and Ned. Here's us at dinner.
Oh,
I'm having a
Ned's
steak.
eating one. That's gonna be really funny.
There we are. Having
Ned
dinner.
eating a hot dog. You gotta do that one. I want to see his like playing with it. He's like walking it around.
And then
He's like going like this.
let me see. Here's me having some steak one night. Eating. Very happy.
Very happy. I'd stick last.
Here's one of Ron's looks like a bacon double cheeseburger.
Dang.
Oh my
That's
that one
the
of them,
that is the Big
Purgatory
Buford.
burger? Is that what that is? A Buford
That's the
That's
Big
the
Buford.
heart,
Yeah.
That's the heart attack
Yeah.
burger.
heart attack burger. Remember
Oh my
that place
gosh.
where we used to go to, Johnny? What was it called? Fat Burger or something like that?
Dude, that place was amazing.
That place is gone now from the Bay Area, totally, which really sucks. I think they have one in L.A.
They do. We were there.
Yeah.
We were
Were we?
there.
Did we go to Fat Burger there? I don't recall.
Yes. I have a video of us.
At Fat
Eating
Burger in
there.
L.A.
It's me and you and
I must have had too much apple juice.
Magic Man.
Okay. I thought that was a different kind of smash burger kind of place nearby that.
No, that was Fat Burger.
Was it Fat Burger? Oh,
Yep.
that's right. Now
I
recall.
have a video.
It was actually on Hollywood Boulevard or Sunset or something like that, right? Sunset Boulevard?
No.
Or
Okay.
Hollywood?
Now this is very exciting right here. Robot Master is Robot. Are you here? Robot Master Switch was saying, Johnny, you
Robot-
need to go to Costco and you need to have a hot dog wrapped in a pizza. And so I
Okay, I'm
did
doing
the
that
hot
next
dog
time I go.
wrapped in the pizza. Dude, it's freaking delicious AF,
Sounds great.
but you get horribly sick
Oh,
afterwards.
really?
Oh
Why?
my gosh.
Just can't take the carbs, huh?
You can't.
Oh my god.
You can't do it.
Just can't do it. I talked to my rep at Sweetwater today, Evan, our rep, which is totally by accident, by the way, that he happens to be your rep too. I don't know how that happened. Maybe they line you up by birthdays because our birthdays are the same.
See,
Anyway,
this is what you want to
He was
do.
asking me who Ron's
When you-
rep is at Sweetwater because he says he heard some little bird talking about something that Ron was telling me as well. You know
What?
we were talking about earlier in the week, Ron?
Yes.
Yeah, he said that he heard something from somebody, and he was wondering if he heard it from another one of the reps there talking about it, who might have been talking to you. Did you tell anyone at Sweetwater about what you know? What you think you know?
I might have.
So it probably was you.
Wait a
Anyway,
minute.
there's
Is he
some-
spreading rumors?
And it's funny because my rep and my son Cole's rep is the same, even though he's 3 hours away from it.
This is a hot dog wrapped in a pizza at Costco. It looks nasty. It's freaking delicious, but
Is
you're
it-
gonna get horribly sick eating it.
pepperoni or what?
No, I just did the cheese.
Just the cheese. I would go with pepperoni. I'd add a little.
Oh my
spice.
gosh. I will say though, all you can taste is
got it?
hot dog. Like you end up with just hot dog breath at the end.
Kind of like Eddie Van Halen when you met him, right?
Oh my gosh.
You didn't put mustard and onions and stuff. That's what you got to do. You got to add all the other toppings like Raymond would do. Uncle Raymond knows what he's talking about. Look at that. All right. Any more pictures?
Look.
Almost like a calzone, but with a hot dog. It's just like a wrong calzone. You know what I mean?
Look at that. Oh.
I'll leave that one alone.
Yeah, I would too.
Don't be touching my hot dog.
Nobody be touching my my Coney Island hot dog from
Wait a minute.
Costco.
This is how I eat a burger. This is how I used to eat a hamburger at In and Out.
You used to.
Yeah.
Will you stop doing it because it was so
Not
bad?
like this. I don't get the raw onion anymore. I get a grilled onion wrap.
Nice.
The white.
The white, is that the white burger? I like the White Castle version. You know, that's what makes the White Castle burger so scrumptious is the onion.
Look at this.
Have you
Here's
ever
the
had White
time.
Castle, Johnny?
Here's the time I was eating a
All right, I think that's enough of those. I'm gonna do some
sandwich from Jersey Mike's.
quartering. Right. Mm-hmm.
Did you have duct or blue tape?
No,
Do I have duct tape or blue tape?
I had green tape.
Did you have green
There's
tape?
me with my Jersey Mike's at Jersey Mike's eating all alone.
He pulled one out. It was green.
What?
Tape on.
Look,
A tapeworm.
what are you talking
It
about?
was a green tapeworm. He pulled it out.
What do you
You don't want to know.
a green tapeworm? Well, that's what the Three Stooges always said. I have a tapeworm.
That's right, because they were always hungry. Because that was during the.
I'm so hungry.
Johnny. That was.
I'm
during
still
the,
hungry because I have a tapeworm.
during
Yeah.
the depression.
I had a tapeworm one time in my arm.
Oh my god!
Did you know that? Oh no, a ringworm.
Yeah, that's what they call it, ringworm.
I had a ringworm. Who posted this?
Was it green?
The Chipotle? What? What? Who posted this?
I can't stop laughing.
What the hell is this? What
I don't know,
the
but
hell
I'm
is-
having a hard time cutting this
What is that? Just one Chipotle burrito. You could. What?
from here. We're good.
Somebody posted this in my Discord.
Oh my god! All right. Okay. Thank you, Johnny. We'll minimize you from now on because that's gross. See, if you want to catch some of Johnny's OnlyFans show, go check that stuff out.
Yeah, come on over.
Out of his arms.
Come on over.
Oh my god.
Chicken waffle burger. Holy crap! I remember this.
Dude, Waffle House, man. Yeah.
That's a chicken waffle burger down here in Santa Cruz, man.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Like
Oh.
that. Like that.
Look at all this stuff.
All right, Ron, what about you? You got something to show? Show and tell time?
Janice, what the
Go
heck?
to like midnight, you guys, just so you know.
Well, midnight Eastern is less than an hour away.
There you go. You're going to be up late, you guys. Just saying.
I'll be up late.
Blame Peggy, who's not even here. But, you know,
Peggy's
if I say
here.
the magic word, there's going to be a giveaway at the end. Then she'll pop
There
in.
is?
Well, I actually have to do the giveaway from last show. I have a new idea, Johnny. I'm going to do the giveaway through the comments section. So whoever comments after the show, then I'm going to do a raffle of those people who commented the previous show and then give away something. So that gives me a week to prepare. Like that really helps. And then
that is the way to do it.
Out of that thing, yeah. And then that way I get more comments. So, you know, engagement. Right?
Yep.
I'm learning.
That's the way to do it.
I'm learning.
So I'll be doing it that way too.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I know what you
So
mean.
at the end of the show today, we're gonna do a drawing of the commenters from last show. So that means anyone who comments in last show's show in the comments before the end of this show, you could be in the running. Go.
Well, here we have to pull up last week's show and look at the comments.
Yeah, you would have to do that. But you can do it like you can go comment there now, like open another browser, go comment there now. You know what I mean?
What was it? 6 days ago?
Yeah. Well, 7 days. Exactly. A week
It says
ago.
6.
I don't know.
Okay,
why.
I see him. So we got Ryan Hall, Bayer Rich, Holly Lewis, Peggy, Louis Villarreal, Michael Tagler, Matt Stewart, Metalhead Hippie, and me.
Oh.
We are all in the running from last week.
Not from last week because you weren't in the show last week. You're in the show now, though.
Marcel, have a good
Nick-
night. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, man.
Oh, you got to go? Yeah, he's in France. So what time is it over there? It's like 7 hours difference.
Siri, what time is it in
Or
France
is it
right
9
now?
hour difference. It's 9 hour difference, I think. Yeah, so he's been up. It's like
In Paris, France, it's 5:09 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
he's going to bed right now. So he's a graveyard shift guy.
Have a good
France.
night, man. Or have a good morning.
Yeah, have a good morning. Maybe he's just getting up, getting ready to go to work. You know?
Well, he said good night.
Okay, good night. Well, he knows that it's night for us. He's just being polite,
Is
like
it?
French people are.
Oh.
You know, French
He's in
people-
Canada?
Well,
Oh, he's in Canada.
Okay, he's a Canadian Canuck.
So he could be the same time as us or Ron.
Yeah,
I'm going to assume he's Eastern.
probably.
I'm just going to assume he's 3 hours ahead of us.
I would say you're probably correct, sir. Karnak would probably agree with you.
Hi-yo!
So what else you got to show, or should we get Ron to show some stuff?
He's showing us his licks.
That's true. It does count for something.
I can show something.
All right, show us something, Johnny.
I got something new today. You guys want to see it?
I do want to see it.
I got a couple new. I got a few new things
That
today.
one did not go well.
87 here today, Raymond. Way
87
too hot for
degrees in
April.
Ohio?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! It was like
Way too hot for April.
there.
I got this.
California became Ohio because the weather over here is nothing like that. Let me see what you got. Hold on, I'm gonna solo you.
Solo.
Okay.
Guitar
Oh,
solo.
look at that! What is that? Can't read it from here.
That's a Dan Electro.
Oh,
amplifier.
Dano. Nice.
Cool.
Is that like vintage? Or they just make it look vintage?
Vintage 90s.
Yeah, vintage 90s.
It's from the 90s.
Very cool.
Well, that was 35 years ago.
That's considered vintage then, because anything over, I think, 25 years is vintage.
So I'm barely vintage now.
You know what I found out, Johnny? It's going to blow your mind. My 96.
He's going to give you that guitar for that pedal, Johnny.
No.
That's never going to happen.
That's never going to happen. But, maybe a couple pedals or a few pedals. I don't know. We'll see. I might fall in love with this guitar to the point where I'll never want to give it away, after I stripe it numerous times. Because I like this idea, the pinstriping idea. Like, you can change it up. You can do a Rasta. You can do a rude guitar. You can do a, just pinstripe it different.
But you can do that to any guitar.
You can. But that's kind of the point why I'm just saying, Ron. Yes. That's exactly the idea. And that's kind of why I had this pinstriping idea, because I thought it would be a cool way to, mod up a guitar without permanently modding it. But you have to use the right kind of pinstriping, which took me a little time to find. You have to get this special 3M stuff. This stuff.
Car wrap.
Car wrap. So something
Car wrapping.
Nice.
Correct.
So while you're wrapping that guitar with that wrap, you can get mad and smack somebody around, and you'd be like a gangster rapper.
Or I can go up to a gangster and wrap him with the tape.
I know find out funny.
Johnny didn't laugh.
Dude, Ron, you don't even know this. Laz and I were stuck in major traffic driving through Oakland one time. Like, we were driving some hell of neighborhoods, man, that you wouldn't want to be stuck in.
We have to go up and around, right? Yeah.
We had to go through the hills, and this ain't like the nice part of Oakland. This was like tough area we were in. And we ended up driving over an overpass. They had the freeway totally shut down because of a murder. Yeah. Right? Do you remember that? I found out what that was later. The cops had the freeway shut down. They had caught a car that was escaping from like a murder scene.
I don't have any relatives that live in Oakland.
Neither did we, but we were there.
We were there.
We were there. I actually got robbed living in the Oakland Hills, right off Golf Links by the over by the zoo. That exit there, Golf Links.
Mm-hmm. Golf Links Road, yeah.
Yeah, we lived right up with an overlook of the really nice golf course there, which is used by the people that go to UC Berkeley. And we were living up there, and it was really funny when I got home around 3:30 early in the afternoon on a Friday.
It was funny after you got held up?
Yeah, the funny part is the funny part is when I asked the neighbors next door, did you see anything going on up here? Because we were robbed, and because there's neighborhood watch signs all around. And she says, there were these guys who had a truck, a moving truck, and they came and knocked on our door, and they asked us the fastest way to the freeway. And I said, and you didn't think that was slightly suspicious? They're like, one guy yeah, one guy was standing by the truck, and it's got graffiti all over it. And the other guy asked us the quickest way to the freeway, and I'm like, well, they robbed us.
I've heard this story.
I've told this story before. That's how my SR-71 got stolen. My Gibson, my authentic Gibson Super Strat, designed by Wayne Robert Charvel.
Well, hey, speaking of that, you want to see something else?
Well, hey,
talking about Gibson Strats?
Uh-huh. Talk about.
I just got one.
Okay, let's see that thing, man. Is it an SR-71?
This is a preview for my next show. This is 19
pinky fingernail size little broken, chipped off, glued back on part at the top tip of the headstock.
If it does, it's yours.
Yeah. Let me see. Hold on. Show it again. No, that's not it, because mine was a completely different setup, completely different looking guitar than that.
Sweet.
Mine was white too with black parts.
Is this
That
a Strat?
very cool.
It's a Strat.
That does look like a Strat to
But
me, but it's an
it's an
Epic.
Epiphone.
Oh no, look at that, dude. That is so cool. How'd you get that thing?
Bay Area Rich.
Bay Area Rich, the man. Dude, that is way cool. I dig that. So that is vintage then, right?
Like 89.
Yeah, 89 is vintage, dude.
So
Very cool.
I have the matching set.
That is way cool.
Even though they're opposite.
Oh, look at that, man. Dude, that is so cool.
I got
Wow.
the Strat
Dude.
and the Telly.
Loving it.
You gonna put a pink pick guard on both of them?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, now I got to do 3/16 inch lines.
You're gonna have to pinstripe this guitar now too, man.
I can do that for you. We'll do it together, Johnny. Come over and you can cut stripes. But we'll have to go to that auto shop where I bought this stuff from, unless I can find this online somewhere. Because
Wait a minute, what are we doing? I have a guitar that's striped. Why don't you just ask me what the guitar looks like, man?
All right, show it. Show
This is the
edges
guitar
on
that
it.
you're copying.
Well,
I mean,
show the edges
it's
already. See, that's half inch. Yeah, it's half inch. For sure. For sure. Yeah, I think that's the half inch. Doing. Remember that time we were at Guitar Center and you played that Frankie Relic? And that guy who was working at the whatever, working there. He's like, "Oh, dude, that's the guy who got me into playing guitar, Eddie Van Halen." And you're like, "Yeah, man, I know him."
I remember that.
He's like, "Bro, no way, dude."
There's a video on your channel of that.
I think that's the one where they got robbed. Was it?
That was another one.
Oh, no, that was another one.
Everywhere Laz goes, the place gets robbed. It's kind of weird.
It's not my fault. It wasn't me.
My Uncle Green Mancini had something in his trunk one time, and they were at church. Him and my aunt were at church, and they came out, and it was stolen. The car was stolen. Their car was stolen. And so, they called the police and everything, and the police like, oh yeah. And after like one day, my Uncle Green's like, pretty much hell with this. So he called his crew.
I was gonna say he probably called it.
He got a hold of the crew, and they got the car back the next day. Yeah.
Of course they did, because they just said, "You know who Scott you just stole?" And they're like, "Oh shit, man! I didn't know. I'm sorry. Kiss the ring and give me a second child and all this stuff." Yeah, that's what happens, right? Like, you're gonna be.
He was 100% Sicilian.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Yeah.
And that Green was his first name. That really was his Green Mancini.
What's green in Italian? The
Wow.
word. How do you say it? Verde.
How long it's been since I spoke Italian?
Isn't it like Latin is like? Isn't it something like verde or verdi? Verdi, probably.
Italians are kind of close to Spanish.
Verde?
Yeah,
Because salsa verde is green.
salsa, but salsa verde is isn't that Spanish? So that's Latin, right?
Well, Spanish and Italian is pretty
is gonna
close.
be
They're not
pretty
exact,
close,
but they're close.
hey, are there any like I'm not gonna say it. Any
Vanculo.
Is anybody awake in the chat right now?
Fanculo to you.
is there any Vanculos in the chat? Anybody of the Italiano persuasion in the chat? Uncle Raymond?
I said that one time, and James was in here, and he knew what I was saying.
Okay. Well, it sounds like cornholio, but it could be just Vanculio.
No. Don Coolio means pretty much F you.
Yeah. Do they do this at the same time?
Yeah. Oh, my, yeah.
There's the side of the guitar,
Yeah, right?
Laz.
All right. Where? Oh, hold on.
There's the side.
What? Oh, that doesn't look right. Something's
There's
wrong
the
with
front. There's the back.
that. I think that's the one to sleep with, Johnny, right? And we're not talking about, like, night
You're
sweat.
still awake, Ryan? Everybody else fell
Peggy,
asleep.
this is all
in this
Peggy's
chat.
fault. Blame Peggy. It's all Peggy's fault.
Yo, Peggy, how
No,
you
it's
doing?
really not her fault, because I should have had all these stripes cut like a week ago. I could have just, you know what? I'm going to stay up the rest of the night at the end of last show and just cut the stripes. But no, I'm lazy. Actually, no, I actually was in a lot of pain last week. I'm in better shape tonight because I took my gabapentin. So I'm not lying. I took my gabapentin. I took my Tylenol, Motrin, prescription strength, 600 milligrams. And tonight, before I go to bed, I'm going to take the gabapentin again with
And some Johnny Walker.
nighttime Tylenol. No.
Johnny Walker, he takes good care of me.
Johnny Walker, he's a good guy. Okay, what am I doing here? I don't know.
You've had that comment from Raymond. Do you get it with mustard and onions up there for like an hour?
Yeah.
Oh, have I?
Yeah.
I can't see it because the microphone's blocking that spot. That's what happens when you have a makeshift kind of setup here. There you go. Who are those guys?
What else? I got that T-shirt too, man.
Yeah, we were there.
We were there.
Oh, we were right behind somebody else there too. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, total wuss.
Well, whatever. That guy's. I feel sorry for that guy now. Everything that happened.
You want to see something else?
Sure.
You want to
Check
see
this
something
out.
scary?
You want to see something really scary? Pull over. Thank you, Ryan.
I could do one of those Julia Childs moments here. Just like get like a balloon
Slice
filled
his wrist.
with pig's blood and just go like off screen and go and just squirt it all over the
You
place.
should do that.
That would be funny. I would lose half my subscribers probably. And then
But
probably
you'd gain 500 more.
Yeah, exactly. There's probably more people wanting to watch that kind of crazy stuff than this. That's for sure. Right. Little boo-boo here, so I got to cut the boo-boo off.
Oh no.
Bye-bye, boo-boo. Boo-boo.
I got relatives that live in Laguna Beach, Laguna, how you say it.
Laguna.
Ghana.
I got relatives that live at Redonda Beach,
Redondo.
Redondo.
and then
We're both Redondo, man. Get it right.
San Francisco,
Non-Californian.
It's
and I got
Frisco.
one cousin in San Diego.
San Diego. He said it on that one with the proper Italian accent. Do it again.
San Diego.
Okay, San Diego. Sounds like the new Pope. Pope of San Diego.
Hey, there's no one better than Father Guido Sarducci.
Father Guido. He was the best. How much did he say? It was 25 cents for what? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Johnny, you know, right?
Yeah, I
What
remember
costs
that.
25 cents when you go to heaven at the gate? St. Peter's like counting it down.
It's like what, $17,000?
Oh shit! I only have 15,000. You're going to hell. Sorry, you ran out of chips. Yeah, he was great.
What's the matter with me? What's the matter with you?
Father Guido. All right, so I've got a bunch of 3/16 ones now. I've got some 1/4-inch ones over here, and then I've got the 1/2-inch ones, and then a 3/4 right here. Nice, right?
I
All
think
right,
that's
that's what we
enough.
do. I think it is, and we got a little extra just in case we do another boo-boo.
For the one big stripe.
The boo-boo. Yeah, this is waste. All right, so we had this much left, this and this.
Are you going to finish the guitar tonight?
What time is it?
You got time. Go for it.
Man. It's only
8:30.
Yeah, we can do it, right? All right, we can set this aside now.
You can do it.
All right, so what do? I get rid of this. Voila. Or as they say in France, for a friend, voila. All right. All right. So what I'm thinking about doing is, I'm not sure how it really lays out, but that thing right there, I'm thinking the star should go there. Even if that's not where it's supposed to be on the picture. What do you think, Johnny? The picture.
No, there's.
There's no star there.
No, there's
actually,
not. There's nothing there.
Okay, so actually, yeah, there's no star there.
So you can put a star on it. Doesn't matter.
I don't have to at all, and there's no stripe there, which is actually probably this one goes right, kind of through part of that. So how should we start it, Johnny? Should we do the edging first, the part that goes around here?
Sure.
Should I take this off?
No.
Why not? Got everything else taken apart.
Oh, okay.
Should I, Ron?
Take it off.
Should I change
Take
that?
it off.
You should take it out and put a pure tone in it.
I do have a pure tone.
There you go.
So I could replace it with a pure tone one. So, and I wrap these in paper like this just so they don't scratch the paint, not for any other reason. So let me go ahead and unscrew that then, because I'm not going to take the button out. I got to somehow work around that. You know what I mean?
Wow, you need a hammerhead cordless driver.
Hammerhead? Why?
Yeah. Hammerhead. You didn't see that?
No.
Johnny, you got yours handy?
My hammerhead?
Yeah.
Looks like this.
This is the handy... Oh, wow. Oh, hold on, let me solo you. Oh, I think I saw you using that the other time. Yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting. Got a light and everything.
Yeah.
Holy Jesus. Very nice. I'm impressed. Did you send that to him?
Yeah.
Nice. So, Johnny, you've got a fully equipped little mod squad there, don't you? Shop. Mod shop.
I do. Fully equipped.
Did you get the little drill press I sent you, the link or the thing from Harbor Freight?
Johnny?
I did. I haven't gone over there yet.
Oh, so you recently sent. I'm thinking about getting a PO box as well.
Well, a link, not. He sent me a link to
I see. He sent
to
you
something.
He sent you the actual thing. All right, so I can leave. You guys want to see what kind of jack is in this right now? Looks like this.
A cheap one.
Cheapo.
Yep.
Right.
Telling you can't beat Pure Tone.
I've got one. There's dust in there. Anyway,
well, all we are is dust in the wind.
So true. All right, let me get my spanner. My spick and spanner. I had all those tools out before because I thought if I was going to have time, I was going to actually start putting the guitar together possibly today. But no time for that. You know what? I think I'm going to...
And no time for sergeants.
No time for nothing. No time for love. Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
Things are dropping. All right. I can't find my handy dandy spanner, so I'm going to use this. My needle nose.
Here comes the first nick on the guitar.
No, because I'm not even touching the guitar. See? There we go. There we go. Put that back on here. Put that back on here. And stick it in there. There you go. Unlike the 5150, this has this big metal plate. All right, here we go. So we're pretty much ready. Let me wipe the edge here with a little of the...
I like how that paint job like changes colors.
This?
Yeah, watch.
It's probably just the camera. It's the camera. It's the camera playing with your eyes. All right, so pretty much we've
It's like
already
it glows.
wiped it down before, but we'll wipe it down again with the alcohol, with the apple juice, right, Johnny? I'm surprised that this is. It feels like it's just raw wood. They didn't even put a finish on there, not even like a sealant. I should probably put some kind of a sealer on there, huh?
Are you gonna play it out in the rain?
You never know. Could happen. Could happen. I might fill all this stuff with like, because doesn't that like, probably
Nah.
the pickups aren't going to be affected now. I was going to say. I could just use some black just like that too. I think I might do that. Just as a finishing touch.
Like an LED paint job.
All right, there goes that.
It's like it's blinking.
Yes. It keeps blinking because the lighting is kind of playing with the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Like every time I go like this, right? Look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, light green, darker green.
This is the actual color, but now it looks weirdly pastel-y green. Grinch green, slime green. Grinch green, slime.
Slimer. I've been slimed.
Right. You've been slimed. All right, let's put all this stuff away.
Slimy.
So, all right, so we're gonna start with the.
That's gonna flip out as soon as you flip it up.
That's all right. We're gonna start with our line like this, right? Does it go across the top here, Johnny? Can you show that picture again?
Yeah.
It does.
Or just hold your other guitar up.
All right, let me see that. Yes, it does. And do you have the guitar? Can you show the actual guitar?
My actual guitar?
Yeah, the actual 5150 that you have. All right. Yeah, like that. There you go. Okay, lift up the headstock a little. There you go. So it just goes right across like that to the edge like that, right? Like this. All right. Very cool. All right. So I'm gonna end it right here, and then I'm gonna start it over at the other side of the body. Let's see if it goes. This is where I should probably use some blue tape. Let's do that. I think that's the wrong beat there. But we can do that kind of a rap beat. We can do a version like that, right?
Dang it, Peggy's gonna win yet again. I tell you what.
Could happen. Could happen, Peggy. Did you guys make comments into the show from last week? If you haven't done that for last week's show, go drop some comments there, because at the end of this one, if you're still here, we're gonna we're gonna spin that wheel.
Yes, there is a new comment.
Wow, look at that.
From Steve Gunner.
All right, Steve Gunner. All right, so let me show you guys what's happening here.
Robin and myself would like to thank you all for watching and subscribing to Lass's channel.
There we go. This is gonna go. Oh, this is gonna be weird going on this part. This has the tummy thing. So you know what? I gotta put multiple pieces of blue around this. Just
Does he ever stop talking?
Hell no.
Oh, no.
No. If you didn't know, Phil, that's what you do on a talk show. But Just saying.
Now listen here, I'm not asking for your life story. I just want to know why you feel the need to interject yourself into every conversation like you're the almighty expert on
'Cause I am.
everything.
I'm the boss.
Now listen here, I'm not asking
Phil, you're fired. You're fired, Phil. You're fired.
it might be beneficial for you to practice some self-reflection and give your vocal cords a rest.
How about look at your reflection and and give your wife
Maybe you
another
need to
kiss
take a break
goodbye,
from talking.
as you walk off the floor, or as I sweep you off the floor. All right, here we go. All right, show me that edge, Johnny. Does that thing have a belly cut, a tummy cutaway kind of thing?
Do you have a big belly?
No, but does that guitar? Does it?
Where are we looking?
We're looking at the. Yeah, there you go. So that does not have a tummy kind of cut thing. So it's going to be tricky, because this thing does.
I have a better idea.
You do?
What about next time I come over there, I just bring this guitar with me?
You guys want to end the show now? I'm not even done. You
No,
want to
I'm just saying. You
Come
can
over on
actually
Monday,
like
then.
look exactly at, you can have the two guitars side by side together.
All right, you're going to have to leave it.
Maybe you can trade him that one, Johnny, for the green one.
You might have to leave that one here with that Randy Rhoads pedal.
Do you want this guitar? Okay, I'll give you this guitar and Ron's Randy Rhoads pedal
No,
for that guitar.
For this? No, that might be a good deal.
For that
actually.
guitar.
I might take that deal. After it's striped.
But Ron has to mail you his pedal and it won't arrive. Right? Knees hurt? Where's knees hurt at?
I was actually gonna ask you for a birthday favor, Johnny.
On my birthday?
The Randy Rhoads pedal. Yeah.
On my birthday.
Well, since I gave Ron his Randy Rhoads pedal on his birthday, it's only right.
But you've never done it. Oh no.
We'll come up with something that works.
Do you guys want to see something else? Check this out.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute.
Funny.
I'm trying to find a
Robin
place
and
to...
I are grateful for
Do you need to look at
each
this
and every
again?
one of you tuning in and supporting Laz's channel.
Robin. Is that Batman?
But you've never done it.
Is that Batman talking?
You're not that much of a loser, are you?
Batman is.
What's the problem? Why are you calling me?
Oh, look at that. The one piece goes all the way around.
That's what she said.
I was going to say. All the way around.
You guys, smash that thumbs up.
Yeah, thank you.
Everybody wake up.
Wake up.
Okay? Everybody
up.
wake up.
Everyone, thumbs up. Wake up.
Here we go.
Thumbs up and wake up.
Thumbs up and
Right
wake
now.
up.
Where's everybody? It's according to this, we got 28 watching. Well, 27, 26, 25. We got 25
Almost
watching
makes
right
it.
now.
Almost makes it. Look.
So,
Hold on.
where are you watching from right now? Drop a comment
Almost
in the
makes it.
comment section. Where are you watching from?
Drop it. Drop it in the comments.
Comment right now where you're watching from.
Comment on last show, and then
On Laz show?
on the last show, and then guess what? You get in the running for a giveaway tonight.
And what's tonight's giveaway?
I don't know. Could be a lot of things. I've been giving away things like magazines from NAMM. I still have some of those. I've got stickers. I've got picks. Definitely one in one of these. And you can tell me what size you want. That's what you said. These handy dandy fancy. The original Max grips like you used, and then some stripy ones. I've got 60s. I got 70 something. So what does it say? 73s, 1 mil, and 1.14 mils. So whichever kind of pickup you like to play,
Pick.
you got you covered, or pick.
Those are guitar picks. Steve Gunner, those are samples that Ron's playing through his he's pushing buttons and
Yeah,
he's
he's
playing
kind of
pre-recorded things.
No, that's Ron. He's actually in disguise right now as Ron Gunner, but
See, right now he's looking to play one right now. He's
Those
looking at
pretenders
his
are not the
list.
spectacle you
Yep.
seek.
See?
Instead, seek out the true Johnny Bean
Yep,
television
true Johnny
production.
Bean television
Continue
production.
forth.
Continue forth. Like, yeah,
Who is that? Is that Obi-Wan?
that's supposed to
Yeah.
be. It's supposed to be Obi-Wan.
In the grand theater of life, where the curtain rises and falls with the rhythm of our dreams, I find myself quite certain that Peggy, with her unwavering spirit and grace, shall once more ascend to her rightful place of triumph tonight.
The rightful place of triumph. That's great. I'll be victorious once again.
And she will win that sticker.
Once again, she shall be victorious.
Don't waste your time with some amateur who couldn't tell a guitar pick from a toothpick.
Oh, from the guitar picks, remember those? I was going to invent
You
them.
all know me. We want to thank Bay Area Rich for being such an outstanding contributor to this channel.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
We had Mexican food today, me and Bay Area Rich.
Where?
A place called Los. Is it Los?
Los Tacos.
What was it Los Pericos?
Lost Tacos. I
Yeah,
know
it was
where
Los
Pericos-
it was
there's a
Los
Los
Pericos.
in Dublin too.
You know what happens after you have the Mexican?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Is that something that
Thunder?
the Guidos get you?
I'm sure that Peggy will once again win tonight. You go, Peggy.
All right, this is the wrong size.
The Ron size?
The wrong size.
No.
Los Burrito?
Lost burritos.
Dude, it was so
I'm
good.
Grateful
Lost
for
burrito.
each and every one of your
The lost
tuning in.
burritos. Okay, let's flip it.
It was so delicious. I'm not gonna have dinner tonight.
Well, there you go.
It
You
was
don't
that
have to have
good.
That big of a meal. You don't
I'm
need-
never eating again.
Why should you? Never
Alex
again.
Jones, and I'm warning you. They're trying to discredit Johnny Bean TV. Don't fall for the wannabe. Stand up and defend Johnny. Show you have loyalty. Show you have loyalty. Stand up.
Loyalty. You don't have any kind
So
of
let me tell you, the real Johnny Bean has a presence that cannot be matched.
only by Santa.
I'm telling you, the powers to be try to stop you from watching Johnny Bean TV. Don't let them get away with it.
You know, you guys need to pay attention to Johnny and
I love
Rob.
it.
I mean, they know this shit when it comes to this stuff.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Youths need to watch it because we need more youths.
Hey
in the show.
Garguts.
It's only old people here. Get the youths. Oh my god. Okay. Here's
Well, the oldest person here is the one playing all the stupid drops.
the last section here. Ready to go. Right there, like that.
Garguts, it was real Mexican food, man. It was
It was
amazing.
real Mexican food. All right, there's the last piece there if we need it.
When
All
they're
right.
blasting Mexican music and playing what? Yeah, the TV. Yep. All that.
Let's do
Hello?
it. You guys ready?
Hello?
Ready to do this thing?
Are we taking calls?
If you must.
Hello? Who's this?
Who is it? That's what we really need to know.
Hello there.
Oh my god. Man.
Listen, lad, I have it in order.
Hello there.
Okay, I'm gonna go like this.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Johnny's gonna faint. He
Yeah, I'm
needs to breathe.
fainting.
Let him breathe. Let him breathe for a minute.
Oh.
Said let him breed.
Breathe. No, I don't think Johnny plans on breeding.
I just had a burrito.
Yeah, he had a burrito. That's as close as you're gonna get. The after the burrito effect. Oh my god! All right, let me see that guitar. This horn section here.
Hello
This section. There's a part where it's kind of there's a separation. That's where I want to start it from there and then continue from there. You know what I mean?
Okay, where?
All right. There's a part up on the top of the horn area that shows like a separation between the lines.
Which one?
The
This
other
side?
side. Yeah, lower it. There you go. I don't see it now.
Well, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
It wasn't there on mine, so I drew a little line.
Okay, so it's about, I'd say about a good, somewhere around, let me show you mine now. I'd say...
Hey, watch out now.
Mine's bigger than yours.
I don't know about that.
Look how big mine is.
I'm Hungarian. Just so you know. I think right around there, right around there, I'd say. I'm going to go with it right around there. That's close enough. I came up with that joke myself.
It shows.
I know. That's what she said. Through my pants. Even. All right. Oh God, it's getting. We're going off the rails, Johnny. This is what happens when you get past an hour. You know, and we're almost on 2 hours now, right? Where are we at?
20 minutes till 2 hours.
Oh, we're still a ways away. This is the hard part: taking the backing off.
That's what she said.
Okay, hold on. I got it. Oh, I didn't get tweezers. I could have got some tweezers.
That's what she said.
ASMR. Can't hear it. It's silent ASMR.
Gosh.
It's silent ASMR. Oh God. My hands are getting sweaty, Johnny. The tape won't stick. Right around.
Garguts, you want to hear a sample of my song as a tribute to Dime?
Please.
I gotta wait till he answers.
No, we don't. We'll answer for him. Yes. Okay, I say it goes right around there. What do you guys say? And the other part's going to come.
Yeah,
here
probably.
That's close enough, right? We're not going exactly. We're doing, inspired by. All right, now I gotta loosen all the tapes because
So you're doing that inspired by Eddie. And I did that song inspired by Dime.
there you go. Play that song for us.
Well, I'm waiting to see Garguts. You want to hear this?
Just play it anyway, even if he doesn't. The rest of
now. It's only about 30 seconds worth of it.
Yeah, go. It's perfect for taping music. Taping music. Oh. Nice.
Thank you.
I dig it. Don't you have some applause that should go right there? There you go. You guys see this?
That was my Dime inspired song as a tribute to him. Thank you.
The tone was happening.
That was through the Helix.
Dude, the Helix rocks. The Helix. Which Helix?
Thank you, Steve.
Stomp the Go or
No, I got the Helix floor.
the floor?
The big one.
Le Fleur for the French people. The French Canadians. It's Le Fleur. All right.
You can do it, Laz.
You can do it. Another one of my favorites.
You know, with that wrapping, you can also pull it and stretch it.
Yeah, I know. It does. It does have a bit of stretch, but not a lot, which I'm kind of glad about because I don't want it to be too stretchy.
I only did wrapping on a car one time.
How was it?
Not bad.
Were you on top of the hood when you were wrapping, or were you
No.
driving down the road?
I was in the back seat.
Okay. Were you unwrapping things as
No,
well? My hands are cramping. They're getting cramped. Yeah, I'm in better shape than last week, you guys. If you don't know, last week I was hurting by this time. Pain. Serious pain. Now they got me on the special stuff. The anti-nerve pain stuff, the gabapentin, which does work pretty good in combination with the Tylenol, I have to say.
Shot of Jack really tops it off.
Yeah, that's probably good for right before bedtime, right? But you didn't do that because you weren't.
No, I don't.
So how do you know?
I had people tell. I have a few friends that take gabapentin all the time, and they tell me all the time, "Oh man, take one of those with a shot."
Jesus, no. I can only imagine what that does to the old liver. It's probably not very good for it.
Well, before I had my back surgery, I had they had me on the strongest Vicodin you can get.
Dang.
For a day. I was like a zombie.
Well, you haven't done any of that stuff. You haven't done it in a while, It's gonna give you a little more of an effect, right?
My wife drove everywhere. They're like, "You can't drive. You can't." I said, "I can hardly walk."
I'm lucky that the gabapentin does not have any sort of effect on me whatsoever, which is really nice. Because normally that stuff can mess with you, right? And this is looking pretty good. What do you guys think? Look at that. Ooh. Nice.
I like it.
I like it a lot. I like it. Name that movie.
I don't know.
The Crow.
The Crow?
Wasn't it? One of the bad guys was like, I like it. Or was that no, maybe that was the bad guy in what was that? RoboCop movie.
That was RoboCop, yeah. It wasn't saying not The Crow.
I like it. Yeah. Wasn't it the same actor though?
Then in my hands I have a Vegatron.
Oh, look at that. Well, hold on. Let's show that, Ron. All right, what you got there?
A Chevy Vegatron.
Chevy Vegatron. Nice. I like it.
It came in pieces.
That's how they send it to you. Did you figure out how to put it back together?
Oh yeah.
Pretty cool design though, right?
Yeah. And smart. And Saturday night it's going on the Leo Jams.
There you go. Leo Jams.
Put it on Leo Jams, the red Leo Jams, which is right. Damn it.
The Leo James.
Yeah, the red Strat.
I thought it was going on CC's guitar.
Oh, it is eventually.
Oh, you're gonna put on that Strat first just to test it?
Yeah,
out?
just try it out. Yeah.
Okay, that's a cool idea. Yeah.
Yeah, because he even said last night, have fun with it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's a really you're gonna love it, man.
I hope so.
You're gonna love that. Ask Johnny. Johnny, how do you like the Vegatron?
Best tremolo ever.
Laz, are you how Johnny found out about the Vegatron?
Johnny, you tell him. He played it on my blue, my Sonic.
Yeah, I think he had one on his guitar, and I played it.
I'm like, dude, you got to try this. And he finally did, and he's like, dude, this thing's the fucking greatest thing. And I'm like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He even said it with the F word and everything. Like, yeah, I want to do
this thing's fun.
Freaking great.
I said that. It's true.
Okay, here we go. And then I just got to heat gun it on, right?
Yeah.
Gunner man.
Yep.
Look at that. That one piece actually made it all the way around because at the old hole, I had to cut.
Holly, did you hear the sample of the new Sammy song? It just dropped. There's a 45-second sample of it. I just listened to it.
Cool. Play it for the people. Do you think I'll get blocked? Is it so new that no one will know?
No. Yeah, you don't want to play it on here. You'll get copyrighted.
Will I get copyrighted? Stricken. Copyright stricken.
Stop the music.
Pump up.
Yeah, but
Gabba. All right, I gotta cut it.
oh, that's right. Now that Dave's going to be here tomorrow, we're going to have to go back to Permane Brothers.
Oh, dang. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Almost got it. Almost there. As a gold leader, was it? Set it to red leader, John? Or was it the other way? Almost there. They came from behind.
Cover me, Porkins.
Came from behind. I can just imagine like what kind of spoof, like weird shows they can make out of that one. I mean, you know, Spaceballs was pretty classic, I have to say. All right, here we go. That's not bad, right? For a right? For a what would you call it? An inspired by?
Yeah.
And once I do the heat gun thing, it'll really melt on there, right?
Yep.
It'll just stick.
You'll never get it off.
Never get it off. It's never coming off, baby. Never get that out of that dress. Okay. All right, so should we do the back or the front?
Front.
All right, front. Should we call it a night after that, and then I'll do the rest on my own and put
Call
that
it
up
a night.
Members only, OnlyFans, members OnlyFans video for the peeps once I get the membership back set up because I never have time. I mean, I'd have time if I made time for it, right? Isn't that the way it should be? Shouldn't I make time for things?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Let me go back down like this. All right, so here we go. Now, got to get that picture up again. Ooh, what happened? Oh, the camera almost fell off. That's what she said.
Holly, and when are you ending, Laz? Are you going to do 2 hours, or are you going to do the front?
Let's do the front.
Do the front.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm going to go live.
Oh, you
because
are?
Sammy just dropped the preview to that song.
Oh, dude. All right. Well,
and there's a brand new article and everything that just dropped.
Well, you know.
So I'm gonna do a Van Halen show.
2 browsers, right? Everybody, open a second browser. Put this one on mute because you don't really need to listen to this. I mean, we're just putting tape on. Exactly. And I'm using alcohol, rubbing alcohol. Not the good kind. Not the kind you drink. Just to get any schmutz off of it, off the body. You know what schmutz is, Ron?
Well, it's everything my Italian aunts used to wet their thumb with and wipe your face off.
Yeah, that's pretty close. That's about as schmutzy as you can get.
Yeah.
I think they probably do that to wipe the schmutz off. They're like, hey, come here, kid. You got some schmutz on your face. You got to wipe that schmutz off.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to bounce.
All right, man.
Holly, I'm going to give you guys the link to it on my show because I have it. It's unlisted.
Nice job, Holly. The members coming through for Johnny Bean once again. Awesome. You guys rock.
All right. Have fun, you guys. I'll see you guys later.
All right. We'll see you in the
Be good.
Discord,
All right.
right?
All right. Bye-bye. And don't forget, is it...
Yeah. Johnny, what are you doing tomorrow night?
Tomorrow? Well, I mean...
We'll have Ron talk.
I'll do a Van Halen show now. So what I was going to do tomorrow, I'll do right now. I'll set it up. It's going to be a quick show.
Short, yeah, if that one's short, come back and bring everyone with you.
Are we doing a show tomorrow night too?
Why the hell not?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, but tomorrow night, I have something.
Right on.
I have something right here.
To do. Nice.
Unboxing tomorrow night.
Right on. Johnny Bean's got an unboxing. Is it some Epiphone-shaped Stratocaster McCaster thing?
No, it's another guitar. I don't even know
another
what
one.
it is.
Oh my goodness. That's amazing.
That's right, Ryan.
Surprise.
All right. Come on. Yeah, you guys can leave this browser open.
Yeah,
once I go live, you'll get the notification. Come on over. It's just gonna be a quick show. I'm just gonna read. I'm just gonna read some stuff, and then I'll give you guys the link to the preview. Send everybody over to that. It's a 45-second preview.
I'm gonna take a slurp.
That's my cue to get out of here. Bye.
All right. So where are we at? All right. Let's continue arce, as they say in Espanol. We got to do these stripes here. The one on the front.
Mm-hmm.
And now because Johnny's not here, we can't double check. But I think we'll do all right.
Well, you don't.
Oh! Good thing that's right where a stripe goes. Oh my god. All right. So I think I'm going to go with the smaller stripes first and then put the bigger stripes over the smaller stripes. That would make sense, right? So,
well,
man, I wish they had a little bit better pictures. Let me go to these emails that I got from viewers because, yeah, see, this one is it's a better shot here because it shows it more closely. You get more, all the way up to the top of that horn almost. I think there was another one. Yeah, it shows the back. Well, wow, these ones really do a good job. What happened just now? Pinterest.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Hi. What the heck? Something break?
Yeah.
Are you right? Don't spill anything. All right, let's see. So there's that one I took a screenshot of. I got to do there was another one that I saw that I think if I click on there, there's going to be a couple more pictures. No? No. Let's go back. Okay, here's this picture of the back here. All right. Go away. All right, so that is helpful. Sometimes just taking a picture go like this. Yeah, there we go.
Just take.
All right, so I got a couple of screenshots. Yeah, I got screenshots of it. Let me show you guys that. All right, so here's the screenshot of the front. Gives it a little bit better.
Yeah.
Right, and then here's screenshot of the back. So the white stripes are going to be blue. The black stripes are going to be the yellow. So first we're going to go the front here, right? And from what I recall, the way it showed on Johnny's guitar is it goes right to that other stripe on the edge, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. In some way, in some cases, maybe it goes all the way around or something. Maybe, right? Could be like that. Sure, it's hard to tell. Well, let me see.
But you're not doing exact copy, so you can.
You're right. You're right. Because this stripe goes from the horn here, the middle of the horn area,
Mm-hmm.
kind of to the middle. Oops, to the middle of the bottom of the guitar. Oops, not this one. This one. See how to the middle of the bottom? It's like right in the middle.
Yeah.
So it's not the same as the front, because the front one, this stripe right here, doesn't go to the middle. It goes to, it goes kind of to the, to this like quarter area right here.
Yeah.
Okay. There is another stripe, though, it looks like, right there going through the 5. That, is that a 5 or is that like a 2 for you guys? Is that a 5?
It's 5.
Okay. To me, it's backwards on my screen. But yeah, that's still not to the middle either. So anyway, so we'll go with the top here. We'll start. So we're going to go with the small ones first. So those would be the 3/16 ones. And the first one's going to be at the top horn here. And it looks to me like it's about, I think this is the 3/16 one. Let's double check. Yeah. Let's put this right here for gauging. This is why this stuff takes a while, you guys. You asked for this, Peggy. This basically is going to go kind of like that. So if I put this here like this, here's the horn. It's going to be coming down kind of like that. So it's going to go to about here and go to about like that to there. I'm going to cut it right there with my scissors. It's a little long, it's better. Ron?
I'm leaving that alone.
Where's the fun in that? All right. So while I'm peeling away here, you can entertain the folks.
That's wild, isn't it, Ryan? Like the guitar's charged.
Why it keeps flickering.
The color change, yeah.
Yeah, when I move my hands away, right? So I get my hands under it, and then it changes. Right?
Sure.
You guys see what I'm doing right now?
Yeah. You're going to slice your thumb up.
You're going to poke your eye out, kid. Oh my god, one of the best movies of all time. What that guy was thinking with that lamp, I don't know. And was he Italian or was she Italian?
Who?
In that movie, The Christmas Story. The
wife. Neither one of them were.
Neither one of them were?
Uh-uh.
They were in Ohio or something, though, weren't they? What city did they?
No, it was
who knows?
The house is here in Ohio. They filmed it at.
That's what I was saying. I thought that's what I understood. Yeah.
But they were talking, I think they were acting like it was in Chicago or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
you can go through tours of it.
Oh, that's cool. So something like around like this. Okay. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
How's that? Too close? No, I think it's got more of an. No, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Maybe a tiny, teensy bit more of an angle.
My favorite movie had quotes like "Light is green, trap is clean."
Tramp is green.
Light is green, trap is clean.
Tramp
or maybe I got a milk bone.
Milk bone.
My girlfriend sleeps above the covers. 4 feet above the covers, but above the.
Right now, this one right here looks like it kind of goes like this. Kind of to the edge of there. And
Good night, Janice.
Good night, Janice. Thanks for coming. You rock. Janice rocks. Yeah, I think that one goes something like this. Can you guys see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Kind of like that, right? You guys see that picture too? Kind of?
Yeah, you're good right there.
Okay, I think I just need to do a little bit of a different angle on the cut here for this edge. Even more. So this is the stuff, man. This is like mind-bendingly, like, you guys have a lot of patience. I don't mind this kind of stuff. I'm a very patient person, but I can imagine for some of you in the chat, this is a lot. It's a lot to have to absorb. All right. This is where I'd want Johnny to show me on the edge of the guitar here. How does it look? But I'm going to go with that right there. Right about there, like this. Make it a little long. Long time.
$2.
See, you guys have no idea. I think we should end this at 9:30 because this is gonna go forever. This is just like 2 stripes are going on, and there's like a lot of stripes here, you guys. Seriously, I should just do the rest for the subscribers or for the whatever members, like a special members one, and of course that'll just be a preview for them, and then I'll show the whole thing to you all after a week later or something like that. We got
there you go.
Kind of thing to give to the members. I think Phil McKnight does that kind of thing. He'll do like a special members only thing preview, and then later on he'll give it to everyone. Some people just have those things only for the members, and I think I should give it to the people. They deserve it, but after a while. All right. Make them wait.
It's the masses.
To the masses.
Here's a line from somebody from a movie. See if anybody get this.
All right.
I've always been a fan of man.
Fan of man. I don't know that one.
See if anybody in the chat.
Anybody in the chat? Who in the chat knows that one? Now, does that look all right, or did I go too close? I think I could have gone a little bit into the body more. Let me pull that one off. That's what's good about this being
James.
like you can do the heat thing later, because that'll really stick it on,
I kind of like that gap on the one going around the entire body.
What do you mean?
The gap where it didn't meet. I like that.
Oh yeah, where that one has that gap.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's just that one spot on the 5150 actually. I think it's more like this. Yeah, that's when you look at it, that's kind of more like it, because right here there's a line that goes like a little bit of an angle and meets it right about there, and that's about perfect. So that worked out perfectly right there. All right, happy with that. Happy with that. Happy with that. Ooh-wee. Happy with that. All right. So there's another.
It wasn't a comedy, James.
What was the line again?
I'm a fan of man.
Sounds like Deer Hunter or something like that. I don't know.
No, not Deer Hunter. That part of that was filmed around here.
Deer Hunter?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Appalachian Mountain stuff, right?
Yeah, well, they filmed it. They filmed it in Mingo and in Mingo, Ohio, which was like 15 minutes from me.
Right
and then his Robert De Niro's trailer that he lived in.
Yeah.
That's over in Weirton. That's like half hour from me.
Dang.
It was a horror movie, James.
A horror movie?
Not a horror, a horror.
I got to keep myself entertained somehow. Sorry. A horror. It was a horror movie. What? What kind of movie? A horror. With zombies? Yeah. Did you ever see that zombie movie?
Which one? Zombie strippers?
No, Frankenhooker. It was like
Oh.
in the 90s. That one was special. Oh my god. The guy's girlfriend was.
Nope, James.
What's that? Right there,
Had to
like
do with the devil.
like Damien or something?
Not Damien.
The other devil?
I wonder if Gemini knows.
Gemini. Would Gemini know?
I don't know. Let's find out. Gemini.
Does Gemini know?
What movie had the line, "I'm a fan of man"?
What was it?
It's a hilarious line. Are you a fan of Will Ferrell?
No, it's not Will Ferrell. It was from a horror
Not a
movie.
comedy. So they must have used that line in the Will
my
Ferrell
mistake.
movie too.
That line is actually from the movie Candyman.
Nope.
It's a bit of a creepy one.
Bit
Are
of
you
a
a fan of
creepy
horror
one.
movies?
I think Bay Area Rich hit it. I'm pretty sure it's Al Pacino who says it.
Was it that one when he's the devil?
Yeah,
Devil's Advocate.
that's it. That's it.
Nailed it. That was such
That's
a good
it.
movie. I loved that movie. That
Yeah.
was a creepy ass movie, and it had one of my favorite actresses too. Theron. She's special. Special to me.
Yeah, James got it same time you did.
All right, we both won, James. All right, this one can probably do this line here because it's pretty long. And that is what she said.
Did anybody watch The Recruit
What's the Recruits?
with Al Pacino and Colin Farrell? Excellent
sounds
movie.
familiar.
Excellent movie.
This one goes right underneath this knob here. So I'm going to put it right about like that.
Peggy got it.
That's what she said. Right under the knob right there. Oh my god.
Robin Williams' best movies. A lot of people is going to say,
A lot of people's.
no,
Well,
oh my God, I
I'm
can't
a
think
big
of
fan of
what dreams may come. A lot of people is going to say
that
that one. Yeah.
That was really good, but I would have to say no to that one, even though it was a good movie. When it came to his best, I would probably have to say Mrs. Doubtfire, because just the level of craziness in that movie and how well he played that one off. And it was one of his later films. But there are a lot of others.
I still say his best movie was his first dramatic role, not comedic.
Well, you're talking about the grape one, right?
No, oh, you're talking about Gilbert Grape? No, I'm talking about the Dead Poet Society.
Oh, Dead Poets Society, yeah, that's definitely
Dead
another-
Poet Society. I thought he
I
was
gonna say that
fabulous in that. Yeah,
one originally. Actually, yeah, he was.
and one of my favorite movies of all time that wasn't a comedy.
The one that he played the doctor.
Oh yeah, Patch Adams. No, one of my favorite movies of his,
Mhm.
or one of my favorite all-time movies came out in 1980, and it had Christopher Reeve and Jane Seymour.
Yeah.
Anybody know what it is?
Name that movie.
You're right, Holly. Oh, Captain, my cap. Yep.
Well, some people might say his rendition of Popeye was truly the best. And it's hard to argue that one, because that one was pretty damn special.
Holly got it. Somewhere in Time.
Somewhere in Time.
I thought Jane Seymour was absolutely gorgeous in that movie.
She's pretty amazing, I have to say.
I need to go to that hotel.
Captain Jane Seymour.
If you go to that hotel today, that picture of her that Christopher Reeve saw in there is still on the wall in the Hall of History. Yeah.
That's cool.
Every year there's a Somewhere in Time like get together up there where they show the movie in the hotel.
That's cool.
And she has been to some of them. And Christopher Reeve was before his accident, he was at, I think, 1 or 2.
Very cool.
It's in Michigan, Mackinac, the Grand Hotel on Mackinac Island. You can go there. Art Bell used to go there too for those.
Cool.
That was his favorite movie too. And then he interviewed one night. He had Jane Seymour on his show for 2 hours, and they talked about that movie.
Very cool.
And she even said that the chemistry between her and Chris was unbelievable.
I think that'll work right there. I don't think this is going to get finished tonight, you guys.
There you go, Peggy.
If I had all the stripes done already, right? Cut already.
Yeah.
Then it might have been possible, but that was the plan. But as often in this studio, as many of you know, I have wonderful plans that often don't get done because.
And I also think that Kate Beckinsale is gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
Like
what was the vampire werewolf movies that she
did? Yeah, she's the best looking vampire that ever lived.
No doubt.
But she was also gorgeous in
Elvira.
she would I think she got Elvira. Kate looked great in Pearl Harbor too.
Yeah, she's a hottie.
But she did it. There's a lesser known movie of hers, which is a good one. It's called Whiteout.
I've seen that one too, I think.
Where she's a U.S. Marshal at Antarctica. Yeah.
Antarctica. Right about like that, I think. What do you guys say? Say hey.
And I like The Crow.
That was a great movie.
The fact that Brandon Lee got shot on my birthday.
I didn't like that either. Nobody liked that no matter what day it was. It's just so screwed up, that kind of another kind of accidental death situation with someone with that last name, huh? A little bit too weird for my comfort.
The Lee
I
curse.
was just getting into the whole. I think it's a curse. I think it's people who want him dead, just to teach a lesson because of the history there. I think there's
Bruce dying of a heart attack. Now, come on.
Yeah, right. No, there's no way that guy had a heart attack.
And I tell you who else. If you have never seen the Doors movie,
right,
with Val Kilmer,
one of the best roles.
Yes, and all the singing in that movie was really him.
I know. The band members themselves couldn't tell the difference.
Yeah, because that was the deal. Because the producer's like, "Well, you just learn the words and you can mouth will dub Jim's voice." And he said, "I'm not going to do the movie if I can't sing it."
Yeah.
So he spent, I don't know how,
Years.
excuse me.
That guy spent over a year playing that role.
Yeah, and he learned 50 some Doors songs. And then when he said, so they had Ray Manzarek, Robbie Krieger, and John Desmore there, and they had Val was in the vocal booth and was singing, and they couldn't tell if it was him actually singing or it was them just playing Jim's music. And when they couldn't tell, they're like, okay, you can sing it. So every song that you hear in there, Val Kilmer is singing that song.
Yep. No, he was really incredible in that movie.
Yep.
Really was. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this next one right here. And that goes like that. Let's see, is that long enough? Yeah. Let's get the schmutz off this one now here. There's a lot of schmutz on this.
Wet your thumb and wipe it off.
Have you guys, yeah, look at the thumb. Have you guys seen that Val Kilmer documentary on his life, about his life that was done about a year ago? Roughly, I think. It's called Val. It's on one of the pay-per-view kind of channels. And I watched it. And I even posted about it on my Facebook page. It was really, really special. It was really well done. It really was. I mean, it really shows a side of him that I think a lot of us probably did not know, which is usually the case. And trying to understand how, you know, a lot of people thought he had a big head and all this stuff back in the day. And I'm like, the dude's an actor and he's got a comedic kind of side to him too. Don't take him so seriously. When you see this documentary, then that really does come through. You really do get a sense of his, you know, almost Andrew Kaufman-esque kind of way of handling the media and everything else too, you know. Just kind of just letting him play with it, you know, and he just ran with some of the stuff because he's like, hey, you know, none of this is real. It's just acting. But as an artist, he was really a pretty special guy, I thought. And I always liked
after they were done with the movie, there was a brief period of time where they were going to do a new Doors album with him singing like Jim.
Oh, wow.
But he's the one that backed out of it. He said, I don't want to pretend to be Jim Morrison, because there's only one Jim Morrison.
Yeah, I think I heard something about that. All right, so this next picture, let's see.
And
So
Jim's dad,
from...
Jim's dad was a rear admiral in the Navy. Mark's gas station. Hello, Mark.
Mark. What that? All right, so this one goes about like this. Something like.
Yeah, Ryan, he did. He sang every one of those songs.
This one's going to have to be cut in pieces.
And then he did a great job as Doc Holliday, too.
I thought that was another one of his most incredibly well done roles. I mean, that really was a really well played role. So it goes through the edge of like the top corner of this one, but like Johnny was saying, it's not exactly the same body perfectly. So, but this is pretty close right there. What do you think?
Yeah, well, again, you're not trying to do a replica. You're trying to do inspired by, so.
Maybe more like a little bit more like this. Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and pull this further a little bit. Okay, let's give this one a little bit of an angle cut.
Yeah, I think the black with the white stripes is going to be cool for CC's guitar.
I think that's going to look sick, dude. Really.
Because I told him, I said, let's just reverse it. He's like, what do you mean? I said, well, black with white stripe.
When I saw the picture he sent me, I'm like, yep, do that. That's going to look sick. Yeah, I think that's going to be good like that. All right, let's go ahead and stick her on there.
And MPN's
now my back is starting to hurt. All this bending over.
I'm gonna call MPN's paint job just Cosmos.
Cosmos. That makes me laugh. There was a guy that my wife and friends, when they were still single, before she and I got together, they used to go out. And there were a few times when some of them, we'd go dancing. And there was this one of them who was married, but her husband didn't go. He didn't come to the dance club thing. It's a place in Pleasanton called Redcoats. It's like a British kind of place, right? And there was this guy who bought the girls, especially this one, I'm not going to say her name out loud, but would buy Cosmos. And one time at band camp, she got caught kissing the guy on the dance floor. And ever since then, everyone teased her and was like, oh, Cosmo's waiting for you. They started calling him Cosmo, like the drink that he would buy them. Kind of funny. Okay, I think it needs to go further over a bit.
I also think Robbie Krieger is a very underestimated
guitar
player.
Oh, that no doubt about that, bro.
Never used a pick.
No doubt about that. That guy's very underrated for what he did.
And he'd only been playing for 6 months when he wrote "Light My Fire."
He was on mushrooms most of the time.
Yeah, well,
I mean, just imagine having to be on mushrooms and play all that stuff. I think something like this is pretty good. What would you say? How's that, you guys? Looking good? It's this stripe that's right. Hold on, where's the pink pointer? It's this stripe right here that's going like this. This one right here. I'm just doing that to mess with Ron. The pink pointer. All right, and then we got to cut this here and here. Put that right here.
Here, look here, Les.
Don't
do one like this.
Hold on. I gotta get my glasses back on. What? Oh, is that like a? What? Oh, it's like a star. Oh, that thing's like all chopped up.
Yeah.
What happened to that thing? No, that's cool.
I don't know.
Very cool. Very cool. That's cool. I like when people get like creative like that.
They want $1,542 for it and $117 to ship it to you.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll skip it. I'll make my own. I'll stripe my own guitars.
I found a Charvel Fusion Deluxe in pearl blue I'd like to have.
That sounds pretty good.
It's from 89 to 91, but it doesn't say exactly what year it is. Good shape.
See how long this is going to take you guys? Just saying. Yeah, we should call it, I think. What do you say? Should we wait for Johnny to come back? Is that show over, you guys?
He won't come back.
He's going to go straight to...
Probably go right to the gaming.
Straight to the Discord. He's got his fans there too, waiting for him. But I'm really happy with how this pinstriping looks, and I'm glad I went with the blue for the white rather than the yellow. I think the yellow would have been a little bit too screaming yellow for me everywhere. And we did have two of our birds had quite a bit of blue, Maximus and of course Indigo, so it would make more sense to have more of the blue. All right, let's see. We got another, that's a 1/4-inch one. This is still the 3/16. Where is there some more 3/16? So there's this one that goes straight down like this. Let's do that one now. Let's go ahead and nip this little puppy in the bud here. There we go. Okay, still with the 3/16, right? Yeah, okay. So now we need to go like this.
Cool, James.
Now this is where it would be good to have that Johnny picture again, from the edge. We have to like go back on the show. And this one's got to go. So you see that stripe going right down here.
Are you going to start it on that gap?
No, because I think it's a little bit over from the gap. Mind the gap. You've been to Britain before?
No, not Britain. No,
That's what they say. They say mind the gap. This is almost straight. It's pretty much to here like that. So let's go ahead and cut that. Pretty much straight. And this is the last stripe for tonight. What do you guys say? free me from the torture.
I actually like it better as a sliming green.
Sliming green? What do you mean?
When the camera changed it to the slime green, I like it.
Well, it is a slime green. It's not pastel-y at all. Kind of like, almost kind of like the color of this. But see, how does it go? There you go. Yeah, the camera keeps changing. Okay, let's do it. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Kind of.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we see the guitar hitting the utility knife.
Bonk. All right. Flip it. Flip it. Goes almost straight down, but has a little bit of an angle like that. Right about like that.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus. That scared me.
Uh-oh.
Ronnie's back? Oh. A little bit more off that one. So 1/16 more. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, this one starts pulling up off here.
Well, once you heat it, it'll stay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that soon. Should have left it wrapped onto the inside part here. Anyway, it's gonna go crooked on me now. Damn it! I'll just rearrange it a little bit when I'm heating it. You know what I'll do? Haha! Stay there. Use that blue tape to hold it there so it doesn't slide around. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this tape is working out, though. It's pretty cool. Just sticking it on the edges here. Where I cut it away, it seems to be pulling away from the edge there. So I'm going to tape it down. See, like these cutouts. That one's not pulling away right now, but...
Yeah, when you heat them up, press them, as they're...
Right as I'm doing press on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it'll move a little bit if I move it this way or that way. Woo. Yeah, looks pretty cool though.
Yeah, it does.
So far. So we're that far, you guys. What do you think? Should we end it?
Yeah.
Let's see what the chat says. What is the chat saying so far? I haven't even read the chat. Let's do the giveaway. All right. We got to look up the comments from last week. Let's go ahead and do both of us here. All right. Looking good last, says Peggy. Thank you, Peggy. It stays light past 8:30 there. That's cool. Yeah, over here too. Put a little painter's tape. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yep, that makes sense, man. And then blah 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 blah. Looks mighty fine, says James Z. Thank you very much, you guys. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this process. So actually, this is kind of working out, in a really nice way. And I'm sure when you heat it on with the heat gun, it's definitely going to help it adhere to it better. So let's see. Let's go back to last week's show and see who's in there. Content. Let's go to that one. All right. Let's go right to the old. Oh, look at that. We got Guitar 8. Now what? I'm here to comment and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum. Right on.
That's
Thank you very
from
much.
them or they.
That is from
They Live.
That was from They Live. Yeah.
Yeah.
But didn't they say that again in Predator? Or did he say no?
I'm not sure.
He's like, hey man, you're bleeding. I ain't got time to bleed. All right. Thanks. All right, I commented back. All right, we got Music Therapy Last says thanks. I was trying to say that to that guy. All right, then we got Steve Gunner. I'm giving him a heart and a thanks. And then those are new. Let's view all the comments from that show. All right, let's go to community. And we have to go choose on the community tab. I have to choose, let's see, comments. I got to choose sort by and most relevant. No. It's got to be a better choice than newest default. Hold on a second. I haven't responded. There should be one that says I have responded. Channel member status. What? Hold on a second. There used to be a thing you can choose here that said sort by, and it would be I've responded to, right? So let's go back to that show. I might have to go look at the show's comments from another viewpoint. You know what I mean? Interesting. Very strange. All right, let me go open my YouTube channel as the Flying Pickle. Switch account to Flying Pickle. Now Flying Pickle is going to go look at Music Therapy Last channel and open up not this show, but the last show. Okay. And then there were 34 thumbs ups. Flying Pickle gave me another one. 304 views and 27 comments, half of which are mine commenting back at you guys. All right, so there's Steve Gunner giving him a thumbs up. We got Metalhead Hippie. We've got Michael Tagler. We got Matthew Stewart. We got Louis Villarreal, or Johnny says Villarreal. Peggy Bouchard. Oops, what's going on there? Peggy Bouchard. Flying Pickle's giving you guys all a thumbs up. Holly Lewis Music 1. Johnny Bean from Twitch. Barry Rich. Guitar, now what? Great. I guess Guitar 8. Great. Now what? Oh, I get it. Great. Now what? Finally figured it out. I know. A little slow. All right. And then Ryan Hall is the last one in with a comment. That's what I believe is correct. All right. So let's put those names on the... We can't do it the normal way. So we're going to use the Wheel of Names. Which is a completely different... right? And if last chance, go over there and put a comment in real quick, and I'll look at the bottom. Wheel of Names tool. Okay, there we go.
Tell them say that Laz sent you.
Okay. Yeah, say Flying Pickle sent you. Then I'll know. Ryan, I couldn't make out what that last comment was that you were talking about too. You're like, Laz, it looked like you were following a word wrote message. Not a problem. Just was funny if you did. I thought you may have had too much apple juice. Take care, my brother and my music-in-law. Love you, brother. Hope your sweetie and you had a wonderful Easter. We did. God bless you and your lady and to both families as we mourn the loss of the Pope. Yeah, during Easter. Not a bad time to pass. See you in the funny pages. Your music-in-law, Ryan Hall. All right. So last comment. That was the last comment that I see. I can refresh. Let's do the refresh. Right,
Fresh.
Last comment. That was the last comment that I see. I can refresh. Now I'm going back and ping, 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 bonk. No, it says still 27 comments, so nobody knew. Okay, that's it. We're gonna put the name of the wheel of names. All right, let's do it. All right, let's start at the top. We're gonna go with the top commenter, number 1, Steve Gunner. Stevie G. Steve Gunner. Okay, I could show what I'm doing while I'm typing it in, right? Should I do that?
Yes.
Might as well present screen. Present share screen. Wheel of names. And there we are sharing. As soon as I click on it again over here, because you got to click on it again and again and again. All right, so see over to the right, I'm putting the name. I can zoom in on it. Let me get it over here. Can you guys see that a little bit better now? The names?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, it's spinning around. So when it's on there, it's going to show it in the spinning wheel section. So that's good enough, right? How's that?
Yes, it will.
Good.
Be fine.
All right, next name on the list here is Metalhead Hippie. We'll just go MHH for Metalhead Hippie, because we all know who that guy is, right? And then we got Michael Taglier. Michael Tag. Might as well go Tagler. Okay. Michael Tagler. Then we've got Peggy. Peggy for the win, of course.
Yo, Peggy, how you doing?
And then we've got Lewis. Lewid. Lewid the Druid. And then we've got Matthew Stewart. Stewart. Is it Stewart or Stewart? With a T, right?
Stewart.
Yeah, with a T. Okay, got that.
What a match with you, Charlie.
Then we got Holly Lewis. We got to put her in, right? Holly Lewis. 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 Holly Lewis. Barry. Johnny Bean. Johnny Bean.
JB.
JB, right? We can just go shorts like that. And then we got
Bar.
Barry Rich.
Yeah, Bar. B-A-R.
Barry Rich. Okay. Barry Rich. Guitar, now what? Great, now what? Okay. Great. Now what? And you know the rules, right? If you're new, great, now what? You have to go to my email and email me where you live so I can send you the prize. So if you don't want me to know where you live, have me send it to a friend of yours or some anonymous place, and you can lurk there until it arrives and take it off their porch. And Ryan, my brother, I don't know what to say. Ryan. Okay,
just RH. RH.
Okay, I know it's going to be Ryan Hall because no other Ryans. Nobody else? Nobody else commented over there? Is that it? I'll give it one more try. I'm going to go back to my present show right now and then go back to that one. So we did the refresh. And that's it. All right, we're going to hit it. You guys ready?
Go for it.
All right. How do you do it? Oh, you just probably just click it, right? Yep. Click to spin. Look at that. It says click to spin. It's not easy. There we go. Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
And it looks like Ryan for the win. All right, Ryan Hall's been the big winner lately. He's gotten all kinds of stuff from me. He got a Telecaster from me, but he didn't win that. We made a trade. But very cool. Yeah. He's going to send me some more swords and stuff. Anyway, congratulations, dude. All right. So I know where to send it. Keith H is happy for him. Everybody's happy for Ryan, right? Ryan's a good guy, man. He deserves every winning thing that he wins. All right. So let's just go back to this, right? So here we are. We're this far. We got the stripe around the body done.
You know what's funny? If you just do the little stripes like that on the front,
Yeah.
it'll remind you like of a neon 80s guitar the tubes played or something.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, a lot of people did stripes. Eddie wasn't the first. There were other people doing the stripe thing. But he definitely did it in a very unique, special way. And he kept coming up with different stripes and stuff, too. He kind of owned it after that, right? So I think it did come out very nice. Wouldn't you guys agree so far? And I like this blue, this pastel kind of indigo blue, right? And it worked out pretty well, going around the body, even with the curves that this one has that the other one doesn't.
Yeah, well, wrapping will do that. And again, when you put heat on it, it'll make a big difference.
We're going to make a big difference. Difference. All right. So thank you guys for showing up, man. You guys all rock. I'm going to turn this back, go like this. Move this down. Damn, that light is really bright. Well, we needed that for the show, but now we got to cover it up a little bit so it's not killing me. I got my Amsterdam hat, which had something else above it. So I covered that up with the Van Halen sticker because I didn't think it was appropriate. Whoa, that's bright. Oh, is Johnny back? Hey, look at that. All right, let's do this. Let's get that further away like that. Oh, my God, that thing's going to fall off, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, there we go. A little better, right? Let's bring Johnny back in.
Hey,
Johnny,
I'm back.
How was it?
The song?
Yeah.
It was good. It was good, man. Spoiler alert. You haven't heard it yet.
No.
We were busy. It was nice to hear a new song from Sammy Hagar and Satriani.
Yeah.
It's very much like do you remember Chickenfoot?
Of course.
Okay, it could have been like a Chickenfoot song.
Cool.
It could have been like a Chickenfoot tune. Well, it basically is Chickenfoot playing the song. A very interesting part, and we read an article. We read a whole article about it and everything.
Okay, cool.
A very interesting part about it was that they had contacted Don Landy and Ted Templeman and got their input on how to recreate the classic Van Halen background vocal, and they had told them some studio tricks on how to do that.
Interesting.
So that is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Right, Peggy?
Very helpful. Right on.
Yeah.
Well, we are talking about that Vegas show, aren't we? We got to do
Are we?
Trip. Yeah. When are they playing Vegas?
Next week.
Next week already?
They're only playing a few shows. They're probably all sold out.
Oh, no way. Well, you can always get StubHub tickets, There's always somebody selling tickets.
Well, if you grab two tickets.
Remember that Guns N' Roses show that was sold out and I got a $22 ticket to that show?
The one I didn't go to?
Yeah, the day of. The first time you met the Frankenvan. And you're like, whoa, is that the Frankenvan?
He's like, get in the van, Johnny.
Candy van. Yeah, it doesn't quite look like the Frankenvan as it was mocked up by
I'm like, I can't get in there.
Subscriber, but yeah. It might get done because what I was telling you at the beginning of the show, I was starting to say it, I think, and then there was
almost 3 hours ago.
Yeah, almost 3 hours ago. I found out that van is a 1996, and if you look at California law, what might go for as a vintage vehicle has to be how old? Ron, do you know?
20 years you can put historic plates on.
Bingo. So 1996 to 2025, that's 30. Almost 30 years. So I can almost get the vintage.
Mm-hmm.
I probably don't even need the historic, but I can get historic. And then once I can do that, guess what I can do to it? I can modify it any way I want to. So I don't have to deal with those crappy factory parts and stuff anymore, which means it might be worthwhile to actually keep that van and do something with it. Change it up, make it even better. We can
drive it across country.
Drive it across country. The plans that we've had all these years, we can actually make them a reality. That would be cool, right? What do you say, Johnny? We can actually do that trip to our friend at Zim's Guitars, the owner of Zim's Guitars, where I bought my Friedman guitar. A very nice, previously owned by my other friend, Phil McKnight. Overly, highly, super, uber relict. What is it? Surf green, right? Guitar. The only thing I don't like about the guitar is the pick guard. Thinking about getting like a parchment colored one because it's that tortoise shell. All right, we should end it, right? So we're gonna end it, Johnny. So what else?
I just got here.
I know, but it's late. It's almost 10. It's my bedtime. You'll be gaming with Ron here till like 2 a.m. California time, right?
No, he doesn't play Call of Duty anymore.
Oh no.
I'll be gaming all by myself.
Really? Robots,
right,
not gonna
Peggy?
Try to blast you out of the sky and blow you up.
Johnny's just going to go over and Twitch and play with himself.
So he's back in GTA land, right? Because they've got some new stuff on GTA, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's really cool. What's it called? It's like this new it's like a new part of a town or new part of the city.
It's called Grand Theft Auto Enhanced.
Enhanced. So it just looks more realistically real.
What they did was they kind of combined some of the features from the PlayStation version, where there's more animals in the game. There's more like it looks nicer. It's a much nicer looking game.
In your car.
And Ryan Hall, Michael Anthony played bass and sang background on that new song.
Yeah, you could probably tell because when he does that sounds like Van Halen. Like without his background vocals, I'm sorry, the band's not the same. Just like a lot of people say without Dave, the band's not the same. Though they were with Mikey with Sammy. And even with Dave again, right? Was Sammy like when they toured?
What?
Well, wasn't there that one tour that Sammy and Dave did together with Van Halen that fell apart in 2015 or something like that?
Mm-mm.
What was that tour?
Sammy and Dave did a tour together in 2002.
Okay. So it had nothing to do with the Van Halens?
Had nothing to do with Van Halen. But then Sammy came back for a tour in 2004.
Okay.
That's a tour a lot of people said.
Is that the one that he ditched because he says I can't do this?
I don't think he ditched it. I think they finished. They did the whole thing, but they weren't talking.
I thought he quit. Wasn't there a tour where he quit? No.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So later on, then like in 2015 or something like that, is when Roth did that newer album of theirs together, right? Which one was it? The
2012.
The
Different
train
Kind of
one.
Truth. Yeah.
Different Kind of Truth. I look at it, it's the one with the train.
Well, that image is actually from another record cover.
Oh, interesting.
It's called Look Up the Commodores with Lionel Richie.
No way.
It's the exact same cover, but reversed.
I was going to say Pink Floyd or something. Isn't there a Pink Floyd one with a train or some kind of a train thing? Or am I thinking of something else? I don't know. Ron, you should know. Pink Floyd, come on.
With a train? I don't think so.
Okay.
There's a guy on fire that was shaking hands.
Wish you were here.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. Well, this got this far, Johnny.
Cool.
But it looks pretty good.
Looks fine to me.
Yeah, right? Looks cool. So I've got the 3/16 stripes mostly on there. We got a few more to go.
What would be funny? What would be funny is the way it is right now with the stripes.
Mm-hmm.
Let Johnny play it on his green screen, so the guitar would be invisible. You just see stripes.
That would be cool. We'll have to do that in the future because that will happen. Right? That will happen.
Here. Okay.
All right, show us.
So you can see this.
Yeah.
Different Kind of Truth cover. Looks like that. Commodore's cover.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's the exact same image.
To the Commodores, or was it just
No, I don't think so.
No.
They just used the exact same image. Yeah, but it was reversed.
They took it off Pinterest.
I was close to it, Holly.
They took it off Pinterest. Hey, I loved Pinterest. I was all over Pinterest for a long time.
Yeah, that was.
And then I should really go back over there. Off air, I'll tell you what happened.
Some stuff. Did they kick you off Pinterest?
No, I'm still there.
Okay, good.
Off air, I'll tell you.
Hey, we had to go fight for your X handle. Remember? We had to go over there and show up and like, hey, man.
This came from Rich today.
Oh, very cool. Is that like a knob or what is that?
No, it's a.
Is it just a candle?
No, it's not a candle. It's
it?
like a hard plastic. Yeah.
Okay, it's like
a resin. Yeah.
3D.
No, I don't think it's 3D printed. So I'm trying to think.
You're like my brother Andy. He's really into skulls too.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Look at that. Has it got money in it? It's got
know.
gold. There's gold in that there skull.
Crack that skull, Ron.
You have to do a Spicolian, try to crack
bead brain skull shaker.
There you go. Bead brains. That's funny. It could have been a bean brains.
That's cool.
Oh my god.
I know. Okay, we got to end this one. All right. Thank you all for hanging out with us. We're crazy, we know. And congratulations to Peggy. I mean, to Ryan.
Oh yeah, what happened? What'd you give
won.
away?
Well, I'm gonna send him a normal, typical package of stuff. He recently got some stuff from me, but I'll send him an EVH pick. Tell me what size pick you want, Ryan. Just email me what size pick. You'll get one of these Herco standard Van Halen type ones, one of these EVH ones. Tell me what size, either a 60, 73, 1 mil, or 1.14 mil. All right.
Get the 60s. That's what Van Halen used.
Are the official Van Halen ones. And then we have some other Namschwag stuff that I probably hadn't sent him yet. I can give him a couple. He got a bunch of stuff from me, though. He did. I sent him some stuff. So there you go.
Oh, my God.
All right. And we have to use the, check it out, Johnny, the Wheel of Names. How do I put it here? There you go. See, there he is, the winner.
Ryan.
There's Bar, Bay Area Rich.
Oh, wow. I'm in there, too.
You're in there,
nice.
too. You were on.
Was that really me, or was that a fake me that jumped in when I
That
left?
was actually, even if it was a fake you could have been the actual winner, because the fake one would not send me their address, probably. They'd be afraid. Oh, my God. You never know what could happen. All right, until next time, you guys, thank you very much for coming. It was a lot of fun. We enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging in with me with the striping thing. I think, like I told him, Johnny, you weren't here, I'll finish the striping on my own and shoot the video of that, and then maybe have like in the background as it's going fast mo for the members. They'll get a preview, first ever viewing.
But you don't have any members.
Well, I'll bring him back. I just have to. I'll have time. I'll bring him back. I just haven't had time. I actually was trying to do it on my phone today, and I'm like, what? What is it saying? And I have to do AdSense on Google or what? And it's asking me all these weird questions. It's not like simple. Here's your tax ID. Give us that. Done. No, it's all this other stuff, and like your web channel or web page. And I'm like, what? Okay, I have a musictherapylabs.com, but I've never set it up or anything. I've been paying GoDaddy for years for a page that I don't have set up. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, well, it costs a little money. It's not that expensive. I've gone with the very, very cheapest version. But bottom line is that was a plan, is to have a channel and everything there too. So, that'll happen. But thank you for those who did sign up to membership. I'll bring it all back, and then we'll get it all going again. And then we are going to send them the wildfire relief fund thing. This month, we're doing MS. So even though I had it off the membership thing for most of the month, we'll figure out some way to send some money to MS. And then next month, every month from here on out, any money that comes into the channel, 10% is going to go to a new charity every month. So maybe next week we'll do it for, I had it out here a second ago. I think I set it aside. Yeah, I think next month we'll do the Wounded Warrior Project. What do you guys think? Wounded Warrior Project. Yeah. They give guitars and lessons and stuff. There's that Guitar for Vets ones. They do that too. But Wounded Warrior, they do all kinds of stuff. So we'll do Wounded Warrior Project. I even have like a sticker from them and some other swag from them from having been a patron of theirs, sending them money. And so we'll give that away to the winner of one of the show giveaways too, right? We can do that, right? Or Ryan, do you want something like that for your present package that's going out? Let me know. Send me an email.
Yeah,
All right,
you know what, Ryan wants you. His winning. What he wants you to do is have a tree planted in a rainforest somewhere.
I can do that because we're going to be there this summer. Well, end of summer. Something falling down. I had a feeling like this thing's going to go falling down in a second. Yeah, we are going to be in Lima, and we're going to be in the probably going up to the highlands, as they call it, to the. I think it's called Waswaringas or something like that. Something Waswaringas. I don't know. We're going to go to some really cool far off places in Peru again. I want to go to Nazca, so we might do the Nazca Lines thing and go on a plane. But my sweetie's like, I'm not going in no plane. I'm going to go. I'm like, I'm going to have to like, butter her up or get some of that pisco in her, as they say, and get her. yeah, we're going to do Peru again. And yeah. And thank you very much for showing up. I don't know what James is saying.
Thank you guys. Good show. Sorry I came a little late. Was watching spooky movies.
Again. I don't know. All right. James, I hope you're right. Thank you guys. Good show. Okay. He had a typo thing. Something went. Okay. Spooky movies. Oh, yeah. We were watching a scary movie the other day. Oh, it was gross. I'm like, honey, where'd you find this thing? Anyway.
You need to watch that one I told you about, the AI house.
AI house.
Is
that what it's called? AI house?
No, it's it starts with, it's a name. It's a girl's. It's a girl's name.
Okay.
Starts
so
with
what
an
is
M.
it like? The house is run by an AI or something like that?
Yes.
I think we've seen those ones. We've seen all those AI movies. If it's been in the last like 3, 4, 5 years, we've seen.
What's the name of the about a house that's run EI?
Yeah. Or like that one person that's in the administration called it A1
movie.
That's how smart those people are. Yeah, she's a robot. Or is the house like? I think isn't it the one where the house is actually run by this thing called?
There's a sequel to Megan.
Oh no! What is it called?
I don't know.
Megan again.
But Megan.
Recent movie.
Megan again.
About an AI house.
Megan.
It was Megan again. Meganda. Meganda.
Again.
Oh, Meganda.
Megan again. How would you say that?
It's gonna be called.
How would you say
Megan?
How would you combine Megan and again? Muggin. It'd be muggin.
It's Megan in New York getting mugged. Muggin Megan.
Dude, I saw the trailer, and it's like the trailer basically showed the whole movie.
Oh my god, it's that bad, huh? The first.
It doesn't look
good. Did you see it?
It looks like the first one was better, which I still haven't seen.
Oh my god, you were like so into the Megan.
You saw it.
You didn't even see it. We saw it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Ron, go to bed.
All right, Ron. All right, hold on. Let's. Okay, going solo. Margox. We haven't seen Margox.
That one's excellent movie.
All right, we'll watch it. Margox. Ryan won. Everybody, come next week. We'll do another one of these name of wheels. All you got to do is what, Johnny Bean?
Drop a comment on tonight's video down below.
Show. When we sign off, drop a quick comment. Say Laz rocks, Ron rocks, Johnny rocks, everybody rocks. Something like that. Roxy rocks. Remember we used to have a StreamYard thing? But then StreamYard got greedy.
You're frozen.
So we left. So
you're frozen. We can hear you, but we can't see you moving.
And there we go. See what they do? They heard me. They're ready to cut me out. All right, we're gonna go to what's that other thing called? That everyone else
Twitch.
sees. Yeah, there's Twitch. All right, we'll see you guys there. Until next time, rock on, you guys.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you very much for coming to the show. Da, da.
Johnny Bean Twitch, come on over.